Oke, oke. Oke guys, selamat datang di Last Trails pada malam ini ya. Dan disinilah kita. Dan terakhir kali kita udah berhasil mengalahkan siapa namanya? Nama rajanya Lord yang ketiga ya guys ya. Yang dimana Lord ini tuh lebih baik daripada yang Lord sebelumnya. Namun dia seperti cuma dimanfaatkan aja ya. Jadi semuanya ini perdamaian yang ada di sini tuh kayak palsu gitu loh ya. Dia cuma untuk menutupi sebuah kedok yang sangat luar biasa yang kita temukan di akhir-akhir kemarin, yaitu sebuah wilayah ya, atau suatu tempat yang seperti danau ya, ternyata bukan air, namun mereka adalah orang-orang dahanan yang dimana energi astral energi mereka yang udah dikuras habis itu ya, membuat mereka tuh menjadi sebuah cairan gitu guys ya. Ternyata terkumpul sebanyak itu dalam situ gitu loh. Luar biasa ya hal yang disembunyikan di sini. Dan ada pengorbanan lagi, yaitu Miguel yang merupakan adik dari salah satu karakter yang bisa kita gunakan, yaitu si Kisara. Oke, berarti besok gue akan baca chat yang udah masuk ya. Yang pertama dari si Bontopa. Wah, habis ini bisa mancing nih. Waduh, iya kak. Kenapa gak dari awal-awal bisa mancing gitu? Kenapa jauh sekali udah 3 tempat baru bisa mancing gitu? Oke lah, fine. Kemudian dari Ajar Berata, kasihan nih negara Elde Menancia, perdamaiannya cuma kedok. Yep, seperti itu ya. Dan sekarang rajanya lagi galau pula, urus kudeta tuh. Waduh, mana lagi ya? Izin share ya bang. Oke, monggo silakan di share ya, monggo. Si Boya, go, aku siap. Oke, Ribu Madi. Finally, oke, let's go. Langsung aja kita mulai, gak usah bertele-tele lah ya. Kelamaan ntar ya.
I thought we'd see fighting throughout the city.
It's
dead quiet.
Either Dohalim's allies have been arrested, or they're keeping a low profile.
Pull it together, soldier. It's kita keep trying to protect me from the other armor soldier. Oke. Berarti ada pasukan lain lagi guys yang di kemarin kita si Kezari ya, Kezali atau Kezari sih namanya kemarin, Kezali kayaknya ya, yang melakukan ini ya, si orang tua yang bersama si Lord yang kemarin guys ya. Oke tuh ya ampun, ini nggak pada oke, ini nggak dirusak untungnya ya, mereka tidak melakukan kerusakan guys. Ini masih aja tepok-tepok pak, negaramu lagi ada masalah, ada masa tepuk-tepuk aja lo. Ya apa sih mas? Aduh, negaranya lagi ada masalah, dia tepuk-tepuk, beli palamu beli. Ini kemana gua? Out, wow, itu dia ke depan sana. Negara lagi ini diserang, dia kayak bodoh amat lah, serang yang penting jualan ya. Gawat tuh orang itu. Oke, ke sini. Berarti masih ada beberapa hal yang kelewatan guys kemarin guys, karena gua pas masuk sini gua nggak muter-muter ya. Ada 2 resep yang bisa kita dapatkan. Yang pertama itu dari library ya, tapi gampang lantar gua akan perbaiki di Afrika lah.
Such a huge place is spooky without all those people here.
They're probably waiting to ambush us.
With so few Renans here, I guess this is what it's like when the Danans are expelled and the ruling minority are all that's left. My money's on them using Zeugles to even the odds.
I don't even see any Danan guardsmen.
The fact that they're not at their
Yang penting
stations tells
jualan.
me we really
Ya tadi
have
itu.
been driven
Mana
out.
tuh orang-orang itu?
We all swore an oath of loyalty to Lord Dohalim. My fellow guards wouldn't abandon their post lightly.
Speaking of which, where the heck is he?
Dohalim,
How
Dohalim
could this
namanya.
be happening?
Any idea where we should go in the main building?
Nih, ini harusnya
Let's try the
dicek-cek
Lord's chamber.
Worth a shot.
kunci. Lalu kunci masuk kemarin guys ya. Ini nggak ada bisa dimasukin. Gua ada Hanya ada di situ gitu loh. Waduh. Ah, ini sih urusannya si Lau nih. Lau.
Law, you can bust that wall open, can't you?
Well, let's give it a try and find out!
You
Apaan
sure
tuh?
about that? From what I hear, that thing can stop even a cannonball.
On second thought, let's see if there's a release mechanism somewhere.
Gak bisa. Lau. Lau. Biasanya lu bisa ngancurin gini-ginian, Lau.
Kisara, do you have any idea just what Kelzelik might be planning at the palace?
It's hard to say. I've never seen him use any powerful arts, and I don't think he's particularly
Udah lama gak
skilled with
numpang
any
absen
weapons
sih
either.
Lesti. Oke.
However, I have noticed him accompanied by something
Lah,
strange
semuanya
from
sehat
time
nih
to
guys ya di
time.
sini guys ya. Semoga selalu diberikan kesehatan ya dan kemudahan untuk
I don't
kalian
know.
semua ya.
I couldn't see anything with him, but I could sense something was there. Probably some sort of Zoogle.
An invisible Zoogle?
We'd better be careful in any case. I'd rather we not find out after it jumps us and tries to rip our throats out.
Oke, jadi nggak bisa dong gue kembali lagi. Kenapa gue masuk tak? Saya mau cari tempat gitu kan. Ini guard room. Sini ada kayaknya. Dikunci lagi.
Right.
Oke. Ya harus dikasih if you need anything in here, feel free to take it. Oke, kayak base camp kita guys ya. Ya selalu buat semuanya juga. Makasih amin amin. Oke. Gimana kuliahnya Lesti? Lancar kan? Semoga ya lancar semuanya ya. You're standing woman right now,
Right.
Oke, sekarang pemimpin kita adalah si Kisara guys ya. Dia yang diberikan mandat gitu. Nah di sini nih. Nih. Kan. Wah apa nih? Ini saya men. Alright guard. Apa tuh mas? Woi, ini dia nih. Kopas
Looks like
guard.
some solid equipment.
Oh. Kan. Ah, ini guys, ternyata masih bisa ya. Kalian bisa balik lagi ya. Jadi kalau kalian nggak ingin cari gini lagi sih langsung aja kemarin nih guys ya. Di awal-awal kalian di sini tuh kalian bisa langsung ini apa tuh? The best of is the good seal. The illustration called the seal historia. Oh, ini membahas si Kisara itu. Oke, kita cek ruangan sebelah. Gak bisa. Lawan guys ya. Menancia Armor Marksman. Loh. Waduh, nggak ada itunya. Wow. Kok lagi ente? Udah dibiarin sekali, jangan pakai lagi. Yang ngeluarin siapa sih? Musuh atau gua gitu? Udah lama nggak pakai flaming swing.
I wonder if we can make new weapons with this.
Oke. Oh, ini yang tembak. Go.
I won't forgive you.
Aduh, bukan tembak nyata. Ternyata flame tower dibohongi gua. Aduh, habis. Pakai ini. Right hook, opening strike. Sebelum kebakar. Oke, aman.
You know, the more I think about it, this palace is way too big for its own good.
Tell me about it. Plus, we're
Oh, ini bisa. Tuh si Miguel kemarin guys ya ampun.
Normally, the Zoogles are kept.
I've got a really bad feeling about this.
Nah, Love, I need you. Bukan, saya mau ganti Anda, bukan mau pakai. Mana? Hilang musuhnya, mau terbang. Aduh, gue masih belum tak bisa pakai ini ya. Bisa gitu ternyata. Pokoknya silo ini paling gampang. Ini saya pun kena kalau gue gak kena. Pak, gue bingung Pak. Ini terbang semua Pak. Musuhnya buat terbang semua nih. Elostrom. Oke.
I've been doing really great lately.
Nah, aman di sini ya. Bersihkan area, bos. Lagi nih. Sering dibuatkan alone make your post degree gitu. Oke. Boleh. You phone? Conversation with my heart shall grow smooth today. The sound of quantities resort, but only the sip of pity man drink it goods and return. Is his lordship aware of this? Oke. Ternyata ada masalah lagi ya, masalah ini ya. Jadi ini ada kerugian terjadi, guys. Mahagsar.
One of the 5 realms of Dana. From the sound of it, Kelzelik had some dealings with them.
Oke, Zalik, pantes. Jadi mereka tuh kirim, guys, tapi nggak ini loh, nggak hal yang mereka dapat tuh nggak worth it banget sesuai dengan apa yang mereka lakukan ya. Kayak Zalik lagi, dan Mahagsar itu lokasi, guys ya, wilayah. Kita coba lagi. Barak, bisa. Kita ada orangnya. Lo lagi lah. Enak pakai lo, Pak. Nggak kena. Nggak kena lagi. Dia nggak kena lagi, Pak. Elostrom. Wah, terbang semua lah.
Barely a blip on our radar.
Keliling mode harus. Game kayak ini diberikan kesempatan untuk keliling lah. Apa nih? Apel. Udah halal lagi? Apa lagi nih? Correct discovery barriers. You are high normally release mechanism. In return, the key to run specific.
Is that some kind of note the rebels left?
Hey, it mentions the release mechanism we're looking for. But
Kita udah dapat kunci 1 sih.
This isn't enough to go on.
Gak ada apa-apa lagi. Kayaknya nggak ada. Karena banyak hal yang gue tinggalkan, guys. Kalau enggak sih Extreme Plaza. Ya lumayan. Nah, gue tadi masuk dari mana, guys? Bisa dimasuki? Bisa. Oh, gue dari sini masuknya. Oke, gue dari sini. Tadi gue ke kanan ya. Kanan udah semua. Ke sini sekarang. Sorry guys ya. Emang saya harus muter-muter untuk mencari gitu loh. Atau gimana kalau nggak dicari? Mau ada satu loh. Udah, gak usah pakai itu tuan.
Any injuries?
Stop quarter. Ini udah belum tadi gua. Belum ya gua sini. Udah deh. Berarti yang sini udah. Udah semua dong. Ini udah ya, bakal muncul lagi. Halo. Iya udah semua berarti. Misi ya kena. Aduh. Suka menutupi. Mau ngeluarin apa lu? Oke, semoga ini mantap. Kena semua dong. Jiwa.
Looks like we won.
Ini nggak bisa. Yang ada tulisannya ini udah. Kalau ke sana balik lagi dong gua ya. Mau muter doang ya. Load chamber. Gua mau ke situ. Oh, treasury. Ke treasury, guys. Pecah loh. Allah, ditusuk. Pecah tameng kau. Wah, ini muridnya si Kisaran nih. Iya, awas. Alright. Kok kena gua? Ini double dia.
Now I'm real mad. I'm just getting started.
Terus.
Astral energy, full throttle! Hey, Poodle's
Terus
quivering. I think we're about to be real lucky.
Ini dia. Apa guna kunci? Kalau kita Allahu Akbar, mereka teleport.
Hi, Poodle.
Mau lari magic semua ya. Anda tidak boleh dong. Yes. Oh, gak kena 2, 3, bagus. Alright. Dia pakai tamek. Wah, ini bahaya belakang gua nih.
Shut him down.
Everyone hanging in there?
What is this? Semen. Dituang Sunny Cloud Raven Lord. Oh, lagi nih. Dia slot treasure plus munition. Now they gather dust. Maybe Channel Lord isn't fan of them. Ada senjata. Terus gue cuma. Oh, ini ya tak. Pas ada yang ngomongin Michael atau yang Ryan ngomongin Michael paling. Oh iya ya. Iya.
Looks like
Koktel.
some solid equipment.
Oh, koktel. Apa tuh? Lampu ya. Ntar kita pakai guys. Armor baru ya kan. Ini pakai koktel. Alright. Oh ini udah gak punya. Ah ini. Oke. Hit by goal volley marah. Kalau di sini bisa sih menang kita ya. Gak usah repot-repot gitu loh. Nah, ke paling udah beres. Mana lagi yang belum? Load quarter itu noble room. Noble room udah belum tadi guys? Buat room udah. Staff quarter udah, barak udah. Office belum, dining hall belum. Meeting room belum ada, banyak yang belum gue masukin berarti ya. Apa sih saya nih? Kunci pak. Coba kunci. Ih, kena gua. Ya Allah, dia lompat kurang asem. Lo, hancurkan tamengnya lo. Nah. Aku enggak gua orangnya doang. Ya kak kena. Hampir aja gua ketusuk. Ya, gitu. Thank you healingnya.
Seems about right to me.
Oke, coba kita ke meeting room guys. Lewat ini. Bisa dong. Nah. Oh, ada. Ya udah. Dilarang menggunakan magic. Kenapa dia? Dia mau bakar-bakar. Yeay. Dia mau ngapain? Oke. Paling datang istana biar. Ya jelas segede gitu pak. Mana gak buyar gitu loh. Ambil istana datang paling datang. My comrade, you are to descend very. Prophet, suppose you know the room release mechanism using. Don't forget to retrieve the cave from office.
Another note from the rebels.
If we combine it with the note we found before, then there should be a key inside a cabinet in the office.
Great. Let's see if we can find it.
Kayaknya ada kunci lagi gitu loh. Guys. Mana tuh kunci tuh? Finding key. Emang suruh cari bang. Iya. Ini lagi mencari ya. Hari-hari suruh nyari kunci. Dining hall ini. Kita kesini ya. Kedua ini berarti. Ini nggak bisa nih kunci. Ini udah. Ini nggak bisa juga. Itu bisa dibuka sih. Nggak bisa masuk ya kita ya. Jadi penasaran gitu. Apa emang nggak bisa masuk? Apa kalian nggak bisa lari? Oh, emang nggak bisa masuk ya? Oke. Ini nih rame nih. Ayo. Battle begin. Aduh, gak ada itu. Ada, ya. Ternyata dia, ya Allah. Siapa nama Anda? Sione? Cuma ini doang. Jangan bilang ini kepencet itunya. Gue pakai Sione. Jangan pakai Sione kau, pakai Alpen. Nah gini, ya gitu bang. Iya ding. Sorry. Gue nggak tahu kalau kepencet. Iya, nah gitu. Tembak sayang. Alright.
Consider yourself finished.
Ya, bukan. Terus jangan kasih kendor, bro. Yay.
I've been doing really great lately.
Oke, ini office. Katanya ada kunci di sini. Ya ampun.
No choice.
Mau ngeluarin sesuatu, abang-abang. Nggak ada abang-abang mau. Adik-adik ini. Oke, semoga. Ya, itu lagi. Nggak usah.
Nice. No scratches on my shield or
Oh,
my
ini dia
armor.
kuncinya nih. Noble room.
This is a key to the noble room
Ah.
of the castle.
Noble what?
The room at the northern
Noble
end of
what?
this floor. Maybe the release mechanism is in there.
Ya, cek dulu guys, cek dulu ya kan. Karena kita nggak akan kesini lagi ya. Kita ke Nobel sekarang. Ke depan. Bisa, alright. Nah itu buah kemarin ini yang bikin orang-orang Dana tuh jadi meninggal guys, kehilangan astral energy mereka itu loh. Akhirnya jadi cairan nih ya, kayak apa sih? Kayak merkuri gitu warnanya sih. Yang ini doang nih. Ada lagi. Gila. Dining hallnya kayak gini pak, yang makan satu orang. Wah, buat apa gede-gede? Dining hall cukup kecil gitu aja dah. Kita ke noble. Oh sebelah sini. Dia. Sekarang ada yang jaga, tadi nggak ada. Lah, hancurin lah. Waduh, enak aja tuh. Wow, Raja Second. Mama dibakar yo, mati. Iya kena. Saya nggak ada stamina serangan gitu loh ya di sini ya. Coba nggak ada, kan enak.
With this, I can become even stronger.
Yes. Nyari apa sih? Oh, ada lagi nih. Apa mau ngapain kalian tuh? Waduh.
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished.
There. Light ready. By the now.
Udah, nggak usah. Kita suruh cari apa? Tanaman. Buat apa kita bawa tanaman, wih? Ini juga nggak bisa buka-buka peti ya, buat peti, buat lemari, Pak ya. Kalau bisa kan enak. Mau nyari apa, woi? Oh, sini buat apa gitu loh? Mau lihat di sini, oh ini kamar bangsawan gitu doang. Ada. Gak penting. Mana lagi nih? Danny Hall Yuda. Lo chamber belum bisa dibuka. Situ. Pasti ada sesuatu di dalam situ tuh. Di prank. Bisa jadi sih, coba ya. Kita muter-muterin. Ngambil tanaman doang itu buat apa gitu loh. Gak ada, Pak, beneran gak ada loh. Bener-bener di prank gua. Berarti kemana nih? Kawan gue lagi. Keluarga? Fast travel. Office. Office lagi. Oke, ke office lagi. Kenapa ke office lagi? Ikut aja lah. Kenapa kita ke office lagi, Pak? Ada bintangnya di office tapi nggak ada apa-apa di sini. Oh, mulai bingung nih. Di Noble gak ketemu apa-apa. Ini nggak ada. Itu tutup. Di Noble Room nggak ada apa-apa. Hanya tanaman gitu doang. Ntar cek lagi. Ayo. Wah, ayo. Bingung nih, malah ayo. Di mana nih, suruh nyari apaan kita nih? Nggak ada apa-apa, Pak. Nggak ada tanda seru sama sekali loh. Kan ada bercaya-bercaya, tanda seru gitu kan. Nggak ada. Apa nih? Selamat berjuang. Waduh, dia berarti juga pusing di sini nih. Kalau udah ngomong gitu, pasti dia juga pusing di sini nih. Waduh. Nah iya nih, bau-bau Bang Topai selalu gitu tuh. Ah, misi. Ah, nggak bisa, Pak. Kan luas itu. Ah. Nah. Kok bisa gitu gua?
Any injuries?
Enggak. Ya, kalau gitu gua coba yang nggak bisa dibuka dah. Hah, gitu aja lah. Yang udah dikebuka udah gua masukin semua. Mana tuh gua kesini, gua room. Kayak di sotoy, nggak punya kunci goblay. Iya juga sih. Messi. Ini keluar. Mereka ngejar dong. Lah gua. Ini office, lo chamber. Yang kurang yang mana ya? Ini udah. Coba gua cari lagi dah. Kurang teliti mungkin gua. Melewatkan sesuatu. Pastinya sih kunci ya. Tidak ada kunci, Pak. No bedroom key. Nah, itu gua dapet no bedroom key. Lister udah. Itu nggak ada apa-apa dalam situ ya. Aneh sekali. Bedroom key. Savage key. Oh, ini lama nih. Oh. Di office juga nggak ada. Lantai satu. Lantai satu ada apa? Oh, oke. Coba lantai satu. Kalau nggak salah gue di library itu ada sesuatu tuh. Kunci. Berarti mah di awal-awal ya, nggak bisa dibuka ya. Gimana dong? Bisa ke situ tuh kemarin tuh guys, ada resep guys. Ya udah emang nggak boleh, kita harus ke sini guys. Gue ulang lagi dah dari staff quarter. Misi. Apa yang gue lewatkan? Kunci. Buku. Gak penting buku-bukunya nih. Sini clear. Di staff ini clear. Di barak. Aduh, dia pusing lah kalau gini nih. Terus nyari lagi nih. Cari kunci doang. Gak ada apa-apa tadi situ. Ini udah. Mana guys? Gue suruh nyari apa sih? Ini sih keluar ya. Meeting hall office sudah gak ada apa-apa. Meeting room. Aku belum kesini kayaknya. Udah ding. Gak ada apa-apa. Dimasukin saya per kamar nih guys. Aduh. Jadi jago gue ya. Jago dari orang nih. Ini belum bisa. Harus sih dapat sesuatu sih. Gak mungkin gue gak dapat sesuatu sih. Seri tadi kita dapat kunci itu. Nggak ada lagi nih. Sorry guys, gue muter-muter guys. Asli ini, kalian nggak ada yang bantu lagi. Ini nggak bisa. Nggak udah. Bener berarti, tinggal itu doang. Ini buat kita tadi juga udah. Gak ada kunci sama sekali. Gak ada gitu loh. Gue masukin semua loh itu. Gak ada. Di sini apa yang ini nggak ada nih? Ngembek kah? Nggak ada loh guys, asli nggak ada apa-apa. Apa yang harus gue cari? Tombol rahasia kah? Gak ada tanda seru sama sekali loh. Bener-bener gak ada clue sama sekali. Dan nyerah. Ntar. Masa nyerah? Bisa didorong nggak? Aduh. Nggak bisa ya? Ini nggak bisa didorong ya? Ada bunyinya gitu. Aduh. Oh, bisa loncat. Aduh, gue pusing nih. Udah nyerah lah. Mana guys, mau ngapain gue ini? Terus ngapain sih? Aduh, malah battle.
It'll be a breeze. Get in, get out.
Sleep now.
You're mine. You're finished. Release. Watch dragon form.
Eagle fly. More where that came from.
Ngapain itu? Gue nggak ada clue sama sekali loh.
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished. Onward and upward.
Mana office mana tuh office?
Hi, Hoodle.
Mintanya sih ke office sih, tapi nggak ada apa-apa office. Coba
Don't get complacent.
ada lagi ya. Tuh. Office. Udah kesini loh. Apa yang kelewat? Kita lihat apa yang gue lewatkan ya. Office nih. Kali gue kesini nih. Apa yang gue lewatkan? Tanaman. Bangku. Meja. Apa nggak ada bro? Oh,
Even if
ternyata
Dan's aren't on completely
kurang
equal footing
teliti. Sorry guys.
Both sides still cared about each other, and now we have to fight some of those same Renins inside the palace.
Don't forget, we're here fighting to keep what makes this realm so special alive. Don't lose hope, Kisara.
Nah ini udah gampang nih. Tadi dapat penjawaban nih. Pantesan. Nah ini gampang kali ini. Kurang teliti ternyata. Waduh. Terus ngapain dikasih kunci gituan? Nah, mood gua lagi jelek ini. Cepet kalah lah. Mood gua jelek ini. Sumpah.
Onward and upward.
Kau Oke. Bos berarti ini. Oh dikasih gini ya.
Did that finally get rid of the wall?
To think they would hide it in Lord Dohalim's personal quarters. The
String
nerve of these people.
They won't get away with it for much longer.
musik.
That's right. We have to hurry to the Lord's chamber.
Hanya bisa ganti ini deh. Ganti musik tuh gimana sih? Music playlist, battle music playlist. Oh ini dia nih. Gue suka itu lagu. Yang bagus lagu mana ya? Kayaknya ini bagus nih. By Fortune. Save.
Let's go.
Udah blind gak lihat petunjuk ya gini guys ya, yang mohon maklumi ya. Oke, tadi dekat Lord Chamber doang. dia nih.
Well, well, if it isn't the slaves and the traitor.
Punya cepet ya, jadi lama gara-gara gua meleng guys.
So it's true. You really are the one behind all this, Kelzelik.
I don't remember giving you permission to speak either. Know your place, slave.
Now we see his true colors.
Yes.
Yeah,
Udah ketebak sih.
despicable excuse for a human being.
Bau-bau busuknya udah kecium.
But really, I guess that makes him pretty ordinary, huh?
Kelzelik, you were Lord Dohalim's most trusted advisor, his closest ally. Why would you betray him?
Don't be a fool. I didn't serve him because I wanted to. I expect a mere slave wouldn't know, but there are many powerful contenders for the position of Lord. A contest of strength determines the one who will be Lord and undisputed ruler of a realm. There is no choice in the selection.
Okay.
If my master had any ambitions of becoming the sovereign, I would have gladly served him.
But he had no intention
Yang
of
mantap
fighting
diri
for
si
the
Mbah.
crown.
Iya nih.
Indeed, can you slaves even imagine how that looked to the rest of us? Enduring the whims of an ambitionless lord, all we could do was wait for the end as we suffered through our humiliation.
You want suffering? Try being Danon for a day.
So you plotted against Lord Dohalim in secret. And when my brother found out...
And I would do it all again if it meant returning Menancia to its rightful state. A realm where Danans are slaves and Renans their masters.
Udah.
It's the natural order.
Nyata ini.
Who are you to decide what is natural or rightful, traitor?
Nice.
Miguel, my brother, he dreamed of building a world free of suffering. He gave his life for that dream. And all you've managed to build is a lake of death. You killed my brother.
Antem aja pakai tameng gede nih. Gak apa-apa. Saya ikhlas. Saya juga muncul lagi jelek nih, apalagi lihat begini. Nggak jadi. Apa itu bunglon nih? Ini gua lagi jelek mood gua. Mana Ntar Eko lu mana dulu? Nah. Udah hilang. Ketahuan di belakang gua ya. Ntar Eko lu. Ini mood gua lagi jelek nih gara-gara tadi meleng gua ya. Koren apa lu? Racun. Waduh. Jangan lupa lagi. Wah, skillnya lama banget, sumpah. Gak bisa. Harus ganti skill gua sih. Gua ganti skill boleh nggak? Gua ganti lah, ini lama banget serangannya semua nih. Yang serangan yang cepet aja lah. Sumpah sekali nyerang gua nggak bisa ngapa-ngapain gitu loh. Mega Sonic Strauss. Oke, kayak ini pakai bulan. Belum nggak ada itunya, belum dapetin. Belakang gua pasti. Ininya.
Now I'm real mad.
Gua benci racun. Gua benci monster-monster yang keluarin racun. Syukur babat. Ajar semuanya, ajar. Jadi monster apa lo? Mundur belakang gua aja lu sini. Tembus kau ya. Yang racun mundur. Darah. Wah, lo mati. Oh, ada lagi tuh. Mana? Belakang gua kan lu. Kalian apa lu? Oke. Tidur kan lo? Terus ekornya aja babat. Aurus. Rampiaskan emosi jiwa. Mau ngulti lah, silakan lu mau ngulti apapun. Iya, jangan ke gua dong ya. Aduh. Iya. Dan. Mana dia? Ya, telat. Aduh, gue diserang, meninggal. Paralyze. Aduh. Nah, paralyze. Tangan paralyze itu apa tuh? Gak ada ya? All proposal all secret element. Oh, ini kayaknya. Oh, udah hilang. Dia mau ngapain? Oke. Persiapan. Dulu. Enggak. Gua enggak ngurusin lu. Ada bos, ngapain ngurusin kucing-kucingnya, bos? Buset. Kita lagi. Sana belum ada. Yo. Mumpung dia tidur. Mundur. Hancur. Aduh, kepencet. Makan putih loh. Enggak mati. Iya. Coba dong. Tolong. Udah menang nih, menang. Nah. Mamam tuh.
You filthy slaves are despicable.
Darah monster lu. Macam lu.
Your dreams of attaining lordship are no more. Give up, Kelzelik.
Attaining lordship? Ridiculous. Only those who possess a master core can become a lord. What, did you think just anyone could do it?
But then, what were you trying to accomplish with this? Didn't you betray your lord?
Yes, that's true. However, there are other lords.
Other lords?
Ada Lord lagi
So
ternyata.
you mean...
Udah dateng. Ya,
At last, the
mau
truth
bawa
is revealed.
pisau guys. So-soan.
Where have you been this whole time? Cleaning up. Kelzelik, you've made your last of these.
The fruit of Helgen?
They can't be. You found my production
Oh,
facility.
ternyata dia ngilang bukan karena galau guys. Dia nyari fasilitas di mana ada pohon ini, buah ini. Dia ngancurin kayaknya.
Nor was the equipment used to grow it. You couldn't have done all
Keren.
this without outside assistance. Indeed, something like this must have come from another realm. Tsar, perhaps?
You actually expect me to talk now? At this point, the contest for the crown
Terpes
will be
rindaman,
over soon
rindaman.
enough, and you
Pro
will
Zero
finally
apa
receive the
rindaman?
punishment you deserve.
Rambutnya sih iya sih.
I've already
Stylenya.
received my punishment. May this be my final act as the Lord of Elde Menancia.
Oh.
To Mahak Tsar, Ganeth Haros, wherever you think you'll find a suitable lord.
Keringet dia. Loh.
Are you all right with this? He killed your brother after all.
He did. But then I thought, he's nothing more than one common, ordinary Renan. He's not worthy of my time or my anger, right?
So after everything, was the dream of coexisting just a dream?
Oh.
What is that?
Those are the cheers of the brave Danans who overpowered Kelzelik's forces.
Wait, they challenged the Renans?
Indeed.
Oh, ada ketinggalan.
A
Saya
militia
gangguan
made
tadi.
up of
Oh,
Danan
masih gangguan.
guardsmen, Renan supporters, and of course, the Gold Dust Cats.
Do we have you to thank for bringing them all together?
Regardless of what your original motivations were, your dream of coexistence
Bukannya udah
saved
aman ya?
countless lives. And now, those people out there are fighting to keep that dream alive. That's something real.
Be that as it may, they do so now by their own hands. These people
Bener kan
no longer
dugaan
need
kita
any
guys.
lord.
Emang ada Lord lain nih. Jadi di sini tuh
Where are you going?
To put an end to the crown contest.
oh,
So long as its madness persists, peace will
ini
remain ever out of
satu-satunya Lord
reach.
yang baik guys ya.
I cannot allow it to continue.
The crown contest impacts far more than just
Jadi
the
dia-
Danans. You're choosing to fight
Entahlah,
renegades
kadang
and the
umat-
entire empire.
Oh,
I am well aware. However, if I wish to keep this dream from dying, then I have little choice in the matter. Besides, it's the least I can do.
mungkin gara-gara pakai wifi mungkin ya. Kalau pakai LAN sih lebih stabil ya daripada wifi ya. Kalau wifi pasti naik turun. Beli aplikasinya
So, you're gonna go out
error
there and make that dream real on your own?
dari
You may be decided
laptop atau
on
enggak
your path,
PC-nya kan.
but that doesn't make
Kalau
it
PC
any
harusnya
less
pakai LAN
difficult.
sih. Apalagi lebih stabil ya.
Why not walk that road with us?
Kalau udah pakai LAN terus masih ada
Pardon?
gangguan ya berarti internetnya.
You heard me. We're fighting to liberate the Danans. You're fighting for the people of this realm. I'd say we're on the same path, really. It would only make sense for us to walk it together.
Danan dissidents side by side with a Renan lord? Not the least intriguing invitation I've received. An invitation which would only be proper courtesy for me to accept.
Oke. Ya join kita
I'll
guys.
take that as a yes.
Ya ntar di HP pakai wifi.
Hey, where'd Kisara
Emang
go?
sih kalau
I
pakai
don't see her
wifi sih
anywhere.
emang gitu. Gak konstan masuknya.
Maybe she just needed some time alone. A lot's happened.
Ini sama
That
kayak
makes
gua kan
sense.
ngecek di HP
She did
terus
just lose her brother after
sama
all.
di mana?
We ought
Di
to keep
laptop kan
moving as
beda.
well.
Di
So
laptop
long as
masih
there are
jalan.
lords who draw
Kayak
breath,
kemarin-kemarin tuh
we have a
di
mission to
HP gua udah
complete.
gak jalan.
Kisara's a big girl.
Tapi kalian
I'm sure she can
ngomong
handle
masih
herself.
jalan gitu kan.
We should hurry on ahead to our next
Masih
destination.
lancar-lancar aja, nah kan
I
aneh.
guess you're right. And it is a lot safer here than it was. What do you think, Dohalim?
I am not sure I have the right to say anything as far as Kisara is concerned.
Fair enough.
Fair enough.
Well, I, for one, would like to say goodbye if we get a chance. Let's keep an eye out for her as we leave.
Ya. Oh. Dohalim.
What's Kisara going to do now?
I'm sure it's complicated for her.
Ah, nggak bisa renang. Ntar guys, mau ngecek sekitaran guys. Ternyata ada sesuatu kan di sini nih. Ada. Oh, nggak bisa ke lantai 1 ya? Apakah udah bisa ke lantai 1? Wah, setelah ini hati-hati bang. Selalu ngasih tahu hal-hal yang mendebarkan nih. Ntar gue muter-muter lagi guys, karena gue inget ada di library dan juga di kitchen tuh ada hal yang belum gue ambil. Sarah, disappearance.
Where did Kisara run off to?
Oh.
You don't think she took off after Kelzelik, do you?
No. Nagal entrusted her with his dream. She wouldn't do something reckless like that. Right now, I think she just needs time to think. What she does from here on out is up to her. She has to be the one to decide.
Oke.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
Tuh kan? Ada. Mana? Mana dia? Ada suaranya? Suara apa gitu? Tar. Iya ya. Mana tuh si kampret? Si burung awal-awal tuh mana tuh? Kok jengkelin ya suaramu ya? Teliti bang, biar nggak kelewat lagi bang. Mana sih ente? Ya ampun, segininya gua gali ya dong. Tar, gua kameranya pak, bukan salah gua pak. Ini di sini nih. Ada. Ron. Dan suaranya beda, dia pakai mahkota.
You're saying we should check the owl forest?
Oh? Ngapain? Nah, kita suruh ngecek ke forest, kata si oval kecil kita, guys. Oke, kalau itu gua masukin semua lah ya. Mau bisa pak, sebelum kita ini masuk ke hal yang disuruh hati-hati gitu kan. Nah kan, apa nih? Lumayan kan receh-receh gitu guys. Kameranya bikin ini loh, dapat susu. Nah, kan susu orang udah habis diminum tuh tadi tuh. Ini keluar, nggak usah, kita nggak mau keluar. Tinggal storeroom 2 ini terus library. Alright. Ini dia. Hehe. Ini kemarin yang gue tinggalin guys. Banyak kan, kemarin kan langsung bablas ya. Gue nggak muter-muter dulu ya. Langsung wush. Story. Ternyata banyak yang ditinggalkan. Wah, la, duit.
What's this thing?
Duit. Mau nanya. Gue nggak pernah lihat duit tuh. Beli senjata buat apa tadi kemarin tuh? Oke, tinggal library. Oke. Spec literature for some reason they are written in Dahanan. What? A star arts for we know this really got the climber road ship. Oh. Oh, omelette recipe. Oh. Ngitung the dari will count down the day. Oh. Lama juga ya. 2450 hari. Berapa tahun berarti itu? Tahun 365. Kalau 2000 10 tahun, hampir 10 tahunan berarti per kontesnya. Dan lagi udah nggak ada. Cek lagi nih, ada misi kagak ini. Oke, aman. Kita harus suruh kesini katanya ya. Kita kesini dulu guys. Kita nurutin si awal dulu.
We've reached our destination.
Oh, ada tanda seru nih.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
Gacha lagi guys. Selamat lihat gacha ya. Ini gacha nih. Gacha awal. Iya, dapat apa guys? Gacha guys ini guys. Apa tuh? Oh, Scarlet in her coat. Oke. Oh, lah ini kan yang
Look, it's all the owls we found.
gacha
I
gak
guess
tuh?
this was their way of
Gacha
thanking us for
dibilang.
finding them.
It looks like they're grouping up by color. Is that a thing?
Actually, the color of Dan and Owl's feathers is
lucunya,
based on their
baru ngantuk.
maturity and their astral energy element.
Oh,
So maybe they stick to certain groups even if they all belong to the same kingdom.
Then I guess that means we can tell just how many owls we found in each domain.
They seem to be saying something.
Maybe they're thanking us for finding their buddies. Then again, maybe they're telling us that we have more owls to find.
I
gitu.
think the queen is protesting that they shouldn't put undue pressure on us.
Maybe he's arguing back
Lucu
that
guys,
we're the
dengar
only
suaranya
ones they
si
can actually
Awal
turn
King.
to.
Right. which is why the Queen is worried about sowing any ill will with us.
Whoo! Whoo!
We'll do our best, so don't worry.
Anaknya jangan nih.
I think.
Can you understand them?
Bisa gak lah itu juga.
Of course not. I'm just inferring. For some reason, when I hear them talk, that's just what I imagine them saying.
Oh, well, I think you're pretty close to the mark at least.
Well,
Mark at
don't
least.
worry about it. We're not breaking our backs over this. I think that was a thank you.
Seems like it, from both of them.
Jadi ingat Pak Raden dah.
Hoodle seems happy with this. Isn't that nice, Rinwell?
Huh?
Radennya
Oh,
juga ya.
yeah, absolutely.
Ya, wafat orangnya. Gak lama ya. Dulu yang pasti acaranya Umi Gojang Ganjing. Itu seneng banget nih. Ini belum dapat kita ya. Masih kosong. Oke, kita lihat lagi guys. Dapat apa tadi tuh? Kostum kah? Oh ini. Bagus juga sih. Ini yang normal ya. Oh ini keren guys. Kayak inilah. Yang ini. Iya sih. Gue suka ininya ya. Apa tuh? Kainnya yang di belakang itu loh. Nah ini. Mobile Lens. Dapat apa tadi? Ini ya. Oh ini cakep juga sih. Ini juga nih. Au. Dapat apa sih ini tadi? Ini kan? Ya gue gantilah. Ini nih, sekarang ini ya. Cakep juga nih pak. Wah, oh ini. Ya ganti warna doang. Ini lebih pas ya. Ini kayak ini idol sumpah. Miku. Ini idol lah, jadi idol. Lo ente dapat baju apa lo? Oh. Gila, tebal kali nih. Show. Pas sekali jadi anak sekolah nih anak nih. Gila tampan kali kau jadi anak sekolah nih. Wah. Biasanya nih karakter yang sama sih karakternya ya kayak karakternya si Lau sih. Saya nanya sendiri. Ninja Mac. Ini oh, keren sih. Aduh, ini kurang sih. Nih, stalking dia nih. Ini cocok nih. Malah gua ngurusin ini. Gua pakai ini. Wah, so good. Kalau pakai, ya ampun. enggak, jangan pakai gitu-gitu deh. Prinsipal nggak tuh dia kepala sekolah guys. Ya jadi sekolah jadi kepala sekolah. Waduh. Ya ini kayak sunggokong nih. Nah ini aja nih. Ada nih ya kan. Ada gini sendiri. Apa deh? Anda ini aja nggak ada nggak? SW doang. Ya ini. Bajunya siapa ini ya? Paket aja deh. Malah mainan kostum. Oke, thank you Pak. Lagunya gitu. Aku bisa teleport.
You all arrived here from Cislodia, yes?
Mhm.
In that case, you should depart via the south gate, rather than the one you arrived through.
Oke.
After all that, Kisara never came back to see us.
I'm
Idol.
surprised she slipped away without us noticing. Where would she even go?
Ini lagi
I
acara
hope this
cosplay
place
guys ya.
survives.
Ini mau ikut
You think
cosplay
the
nih.
Danans and Renans
Ada
have a
event.
chance of getting along?
Apa sih Rima jadi idol
We
sih,
didn't
Lau
really
jadi
do much to change
Inoki
things
tapi
around here, did
pantes
we?
loh. Sumpah
This
keren
realm had
banget
its own
Lau.
walls to overcome.
Pakai Lau lah.
And in the end, it was the people
Ini.
themselves who decided to break them down, without any help from us. I hope they keep going. I really do.
Ini juga pantes.
Yeah, well, if you
Bajunya.
say so, I guess. Huh?
All right.
Irimnya jadi
I
ini ya,
leave
jadi
command of the gold
bling-bling
dust
ya.
cats in your hands.
You've got nothing to worry about, Kisara. I'll do your brother proud.
Lalu mau kemana?
Looks like it's time to go. Take good care of Zare for me. All right,
Zare.
Miguel?
You've got it. Stay safe, Kisara.
Mau ikut cosplay event.
Did you come to say goodbye?
Actually, I was wondering if you could use another companion.
Huh?
Oh,
Well, we certainly don't mind you coming along. We just figured you'd stay behind and help rebuild. These people could use you.
I thought much the same thing. However, in the end, something changed my mind. Ever since
Oh.
Miguel died, I've been thinking a lot. About where I went wrong, what I should have done differently. You know, that sort of thing. It's true that our dream of coexistence saved many Danan lives, but we were naive and short-sighted. I was so wrapped up in my idea of how things should be that I didn't see the problems that existed right in front of us. I thought we had been given a utopia. And so I never bothered to look too far past its surface. I chose to be ignorant. And because of that, because of me, my brother...
Miguel's death wasn't your fault, Kisara.
Perhaps you're right. But in the end, it was me he entrusted this dream to. I learned that nothing in this life is free, or gained without sacrifice. Now that I know that, I'll just have to figure out what else I don't know.
So, decided to join us?
I have. And hopefully I can continue to protect Elde Menancia from outside the dream world, for the sake of those still inside.
And here I thought you joined for an opportunity on my life.
In all honesty, I'm grateful to you. I truly am. I don't blame you for what happened. But I must also leave your service. No longer will I be defined by protecting a Renan lord. From now on, when I fight to protect my dream.
wow.
All I ask is that you do your part, that you fight alongside me, not just for those who used to believe in your dream, but for those that still do. Dohalim.
Oke.
I understand. I'm no longer a lord anyway.
Well, this crew just gets bigger and bigger. All right, where to, team?
We make for Mahag Sar, the Valley of the Four Winds.
Orang cakep, pakai apapun cakep. Si kisaran nih, ganti kostum lah. Idol. Alpan buka skill apa lagi, Pan? Mama Kisara Jin Party. Mama Kisara gak tuh? Ini dia ini. Kisara nih. Oh, punya 2 halim nyata. Negatif gate. Katapul. Oh, ini penting ini. Retribution. Recover. Healing kah? Never land without being doors. Oh, bagus. Air pressure increase drone damage. Water tension. Link negatif gitu, oke. Yap, pas energy recovery. Dan itu apa tuh? Ini jago nge-feeding ya? Road attention, critical rate. Yes. This sebagai at the backer start. Bagus sih. Kalau ini kepake, ini juga harus kepake. Counter ini boleh sih. Oke. Waduh, increase weak point. Bagus tuh. Faster recovery. Start with refueling. Counter edge upon enemy defeat. Lagi. Press coordinate effect. Yes. Enemy drone. Dua hal bisa jadi semi healer. Oh. Ini bisa semua nih, buka semua dah. Kali ini nih. Nggak bisa semua, Pak. Ini juga. Shockwave slash. Hopefully with tension. Timing burst. Tension. Okay. Apa nih kisaran nih?
I'm amazed how easily you can move such a giant shield around like it's nothing.
Gila.
Really? It's not actually as heavy as it looks.
It's really reassuring to have someone like you protecting us, though.
You know, I guess
Kuat
I
banget
never
berarti ya
realized it
bisa
before.
ngangkat
But
tamu
looking back,
segede itu loh guys.
I've always been the sort to
Si
put
lo
myself
bilang
in
gitu
harm's
kan.
way to
Gua
protect
masih
those around me. Even
nggak
before
percaya
I
gitu
joined
loh.
the Elde Menancia Guard.
Anda ini bisa
So,
gerak
in a
pakai
way,
tamu yang gede itu dengan
Using the
sangat
shield
mudah
to
gitu
keep
kan.
you all safe feels like it's what I was meant to do.
You don't need to worry about protecting me. I don't plan on relying on you.
That's okay.
Masih ya, masih
It doesn't matter
sendiri-sendiri
if you
gitu
do
ya.
or not. I don't protect people because they ask me to. I do it because I want to, and because I think it's the right thing to do. That goes for you too, Dohalim.
Me?
Yes. You see, you and I both want the same thing. We have the same goal. That means it's in my best interest to continue to protect and keep you safe as well. Even now.
I'm not sure how much protecting I'll need either.
Dia suka
But I
Tsunade nih.
appreciate the thought.
Bisa jadi.
I'm sure you'll do us proud, Kisara.
Right. You can all count on me.
Ada lagi. Supaya ini
What was
menghabiskan waktu
Kalvalik
untuk
even
ini.
after in the end?
Isn't it obvious? Clearly he wanted the throne for himself, and was gonna have his goons execute Dohalim to get it.
He had to have known he couldn't hope to defeat a lord. He should have run while he had the chance, instead of holding himself up in the palace.
Maybe he thought he couldn't run? Either way, the outcome's the same.
So he got desperate and decided to go for broke?
One might argue that he was another victim of mine, in a sense.
Huh?
There is no greater calling in life to a Renin than the crown contest, yet I refused to take part. The shock he felt at that must have been truly immense, enough to drive him to revolt, even though doing so meant defying Renin hierarchy.
I know I've said this before, but Danans and Renins wouldn't coexist here if it wasn't for your stance.
But that was no lofty idealism on my part, nor do I feel any pride at what
Ya
occurred.
juga, ntar kalau ditinggal
Spare
kayak
us the
apa nih
pity
kota ya?
party. You
Siapa yang
literally just
mimpin?
joined us to uphold those ideals.
Shion?
No, she is absolutely correct. I shall speak no more of my misgivings.
Bakal kacau nggak ya di sini? Semoga enggak ya. Lah jangan muncul dulu lah. Jalan dulu. Itu ya. Botnya itu ya.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
And lama kelamaan agak ganggu juga sih guys.
That makes 4 out of the 5 realms that I've visited now.
I wonder what kind of lord we're gonna find there.
It doesn't matter. They try to get in our
Ini beda tempat.
way. We'll take them down and that'll be that.
Udah gue lawan.
This will be a delicious piece of cake.
Tembus 2.
None shall escape my judgment. Here goes! Water, let's get
Charge like that can easily be fatal.
Kayaknya lah tongkonya panas banget nih jadi gak ngelang-ngelang gini guys.
We're in good form.
Bisa menahan. Oh, oke. Sini. Dari sini guys.
No backing down. You're mine.
Leave the orders to me!
They rush you. You gotta jump for cover, okay?
You're mine.
Buru.
You're mine.
I'll stop its charge!
Thanks, Kisara.
You're most comfortable at a range, aren't you?
I'm not really built for close quarters combat.
Nor am I. Don't worry, I'll help you keep away from it.
Ya, yang muter.
The heavens must be smiling.
Apakah Dawn? Enggak sih. Aman aja lah, ini terjadi guys ya. Ya HP gua muter-muter mulu, nggak masuk. Tadi ada katanya situ. Mana di sini ya? Mana tadi? Oh, di sebelah situ, Deng. Ini gampang. Devitile. Suaranya.
One of your buddies. Hey, look at that enemy. It's shining.
Oh, ya juga ya.
Don't get careless.
Apa nih kok? Dia beda ya. Wow. Dah.
Thank you.
This one keeps charging us.
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Good. I'll leave it to you.
You are in tip-top shape.
As soon as I'm done here.
Mau mati.
How could a girl ever say no?
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Apa bedanya tuh?
I've been doing really great lately.
Yang emas sama yang biasa lebih kuatan yang emas ya? Itu sama aja.
A fish. You saw it too, right?
Oh ini akhirnya bisa mancing.
I didn't realize there was a pond here.
Yeah, this is Taka Pond, and it happened to have saved my
Taka
life once
Pond.
upon a time.
What do you mean?
As a kid, I survived life under the past lords by escaping here when I needed to. It's terrible to swim in, but great for catching a bite for dinner away from Renin eyes. Bear in mind, our rations back then weren't enough to live off of. You had to take matters into your own hands if you wanted enough food to
Mancing
survive.
mania. Wah.
But
Iya dong.
how did you catch them? With your bare
Susah gak nih
hands?
mancing di sini nih?
That might take a
Sistem
while.
mancingnya.
Fish are prone to swim away at the first sign of trouble. I'd put bait or a lure on a line and use it with a fishing rod. You must not be familiar with fishing if this sounds new to you. Here, let me show you how it's done.
Oke.
There's a nice breeze here.
Gue mau punya itu, bikin popper. Terus impression.
Now where might those fish be?
Terus RT. Soft. Aduh.
Okay, change of plans.
Nah, dadar. Lumayan, tapi kalau tahu triknya gampang. Iya kan? Aduh, ngelak-ngelak nih.
Looks like I lost it.
What?
I got something.
Oh. Terus? Bat? Oke.
Good fishers always keep their cool.
RB mana? Oh, RB sini. Guys. Tombolnya gue juga gak tahu gitu loh.
There we go.
Oke. Aduh. Ini gara-gara ngelak-ngelak nih. Oke. Aduh, salah neken gua. Ah, LB bang, jangan rete
I'll let
mulu.
you go this time. And that's all there is to...
Wow. It seems like you need to have good reflexes to catch anything. I don't know if it's really for me.
Gak dapet.
Kisara? I think I've seen enough.
Oh, sorry. I guess I'm just in my own little world when I go fishing.
Looks like we're going to be here for a while.
That's how
Ya,
fishing
coba gua
goes.
turunkan aja
You
guys.
wait for a bite, and then the real
Mana
battle
bang
begins.
susah?
Miguel
Enggak
told
sih,
me that different fish
gara-gara
live in different regions, and
enak
you have to
aja
pick
nih.
the right rod and lure for what you're hoping to catch.
Gua turunin lagi guys ininya ya.
Doesn't change the fact it's a giant
Resolusinya.
time sink.
Of course, each fish has its own unique flavor
Kemit
too,
aja lah.
and some of them are supposed to be extremely delicious.
When you put it like that,
Tuh,
maybe it's worth me
mata-mata dia.
trying my hand at fishing after all.
You're just in it for the food.
I was hoping we'd get to fish during our travels, and it just so happens I made sure to grab my brother's old rod before I left Vicente. So, if you ever feel like fishing when we've got a little downtime, just let me know.
Good to hear. Thanks for showing us. Okay!
Hah? Oh, fishing expert ya. Oh, ada skillnya juga. Just quite time for button input when launching combo. Long. Gitu. Aish. Lagi. Alah. Ayo.
All right.
Nice. Oke, tombol-tombolnya doang guys, gue gak hafal guys. Kesini. Sama aja. Salah neken lagi. RT ini. Sama aja. Dapat.
Well, it's not bad per se.
Could have been worse. At least you caught something.
Gampang nyata. Asik. Sama aja ya. Gak apa. Laptopnya kepanasan nih.
I'm always amazed what healing arts can do.
Just doing my job.
Diem-dieman.
Hey,
Omong weh, awkward banget nih.
is it just me? Or have those two barely spoken a single word to one another?
I know, right? But after everything that happened with Miguel,
Restart gamenya baru ngefek mungkin.
Kinda puts a damper on the whole journey though, huh?
Ntar restart
How
dulu
long
ya.
do you think they're gonna
Habis
keep this
ntar
up?
kita restart
If
gamenya.
it bothers you that much, why don't you ask them?
Why do I have to ask?
How come you walk together like that?
She really doesn't beat around the bush.
You mean Kisara and myself?
You hadn't noticed? You've been practically joined at the hip ever since we left Vicente.
I guess it's force of habit, most likely. I was always ready to protect him, should the need arise. It sort of came with the job description.
Right. From being in the Elde Menancia guard. Although, Dohalim's pretty capable of defending himself, isn't he?
Having guards doesn't necessarily mean the one being guarded is weak. No one's perfect all the time.
Even so, it's not like they're entirely wrong, Kisara. You're no longer in my employ, after all.
I don't know. I mean, if it's what she's used to and you're both comfortable with it, then who are we to judge?
But she doesn't serve him anymore. It isn't normal for her to keep following him around like she still does.
You know, she's probably right. And a lot has changed over the last few days. I guess it wouldn't hurt to rethink our relationship in light of the new circumstances. Perhaps I'll give it some thought after all. Does that sound all right by you?
Of course.
You might want to stop asking his permission for every little thing while you're at it.
Sorry. It's not that easy, shaking off old habits.
Ya, mana
I'll
lagi.
probably need a little time to get fully
Habit
used
ya.
to it.
Bisa untuk berubah lah habit ya. Aduh, ada lagi. Skateboardnya
I've
ini
noticed
loh.
that sometimes we come across enemies who fight like you and try to dodge our attacks at the last second.
I hate those guys. I can get some hits in when they move into attack, but otherwise they slip past damn near everything else I throw at them.
If what you're seeking is a way to more reliably hit them, there is a solution.
Try to outclass them on reflexes?
I possess the ability to command Earth elemental beings to some extent. They emerge as the land itself and take root on my command. They will swiftly bind the enemies, at which point you can dispatch them.
Huh?
What he means is that he can make plants grow to hold the enemies in place. At least I think that's probably what he's saying.
I'm glad at least one of us understands him. So basically, if we find an enemy that likes to dodge, we should let Dohalim handle it.
I shall do what I can within my modest means to help.
Ya. Lagi. Skateboard. Oh. Oh, ini paling, ya ampun. Mulus ya, polos bet nih senjatanya pak, tapi kuat. Wah, kurang. Hard raging storm brick. Mungkin mbak. Wow. Ini sih keren sih skinnya sih. Wih, sniper banget nih. Ini gak senjata lama ya. Ini cuma sampulnya doang, covernya doang nih ganti nih. Wih. Siapa? Ini hampir mirip ya sama ini ya. Oh, ini refine. Peningkatan doang berarti ya. Tongkat Wokong. Wah, ada elemen-elemennya nih. Wah, ada efek elemen guys. Elemen tanah. Ini nggak ada. Buset. Flashbang. Iya sih. Keren juga nih. Gak kelawar gitu ya. Oke. Yang baru juga. Harusnya sih ada yang baru sih. Gak salah. Ini ya. Ada kuda sekarang. Ada kuda pak. Udahlah. Maya, gak usah bablik ya. Nah, yang halal-halal aja ya. Kita masak dulu guys.
Why are you looking at me like that?
That armor you wear is standard issue for the Menancian Guard, right?
Originally, I've added some flair to it in a lot of places.
I noticed, especially with that open back.
We guardsmen pride ourselves on never showing our back to our enemies. It's my way of making myself live up to that. Plus, it makes it that much lighter and easier to maintain.
Dohalim, do you have anything to say about this?
Every guardsman is allowed to wear their armor as they see fit.
And you, La?
Huh? Why are you asking me?
Ya gak konek sih lo. Ini ngantuk kayaknya tuh. Spebus tuh. Pakai ikan tuh. Oke, kita makan ini. Mambo.
I must admit, I'm rather proud of this dish.
Kok gaya? Tinggal masak aja bergaya kau. Oh. Nih ada tambahan nih guys, ini guys. Gue sih pengen nama siapa guys ini guys? 3 ini guys. Kalian pilih mana nih? Dan Dohalim, Kisara, Melau. 3 ini yang nambah ini ya. Tonton nanti besok kok itu. Tonton nanti bisa kok itu. Kisara. Oke, Kisara ya, Kisara.
Maintaining your shield? It's becoming a familiar sight.
Miguel was the one who taught me how to maintain my equipment after I first joined the Guard. Now it's just a part of my routine.
Your brother always seems to come up whenever I talk to you.
That's because we had no other relatives, so it was just the two of us growing up. He was my idol, the one I looked up to and wanted to be like. When I became a guardsman, Lagiel wasn't too pleased to see me at first. It was Miguel who really welcomed me aboard.
Lagiel? Oh, right. She was Miguel's second in the Gold Dust Cats, wasn't she?
That's right. She's always been a very critical and down-to-earth person. In other words, the complete opposite of a dreamer like me.
You're more an idealist than some pie-in-the-sky dreamer.
Even so, that's my brother's doing. He'd never let me stop seeing a brighter world. He always did what he could to keep me smiling and happy.
You must have meant a lot to him.
He wasn't just kind either. He always worked so hard to set an example for me and everyone else around him. He was a true big brother. So much so that when he thought I was asleep, he'd slip out of the house to go training on the outskirts of town.
You seem to know a lot about it.
That's because I only pretended to be asleep and would follow after him. You know what? I'm at a good stopping point with my shield. If you've got time, how about I tell you a couple more Miguel stories?
I guess I'd better get comfortable.
Oke.
I'll take watch tonight. It's okay.
Waduh, dia jaga. Oh. Growing boy. Apa nih? Oh, boleh juga tuh. Terus baru guys. Opening battle chain bonus. Untuk Edge. Yep.
Before we go, do you guys have everything?
Yep.
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
Aduh, ada lagi.
I just noticed none of you other Danans have
Ditonton ini
spirit cores.
numpuk
Why
guys itu
is
loh.
that?
Lama
Both of my
gimana
parents were part of the resistance in Calaglia.
netbooknya ini.
In fact, my birth was kept a secret from the Renans.
Mine too. We always lived in hiding, so I never had a spirit core embedded in me like I was supposed to.
What about you, Alphen? You were a slave in Calaglia before all this,
Mana
weren't
ingat
you?
dia.
To be completely honest, I'm not sure why I don't have one. All the other Danan slaves around me did. I was the only exception. They tended to keep their distance from me to avoid attracting any attention from the soldiers, because of my mask and all. What about you, Kisara? Do you still have your spirit core?
No. I was able to find a good Renan doctor who's sympathetic to our kind, and had them remove it before I left. They did such a great
Udah
job, the
300
procedure
kalau
didn't
nggak
even leave a
salah
scar.
jumlahnya. Buset.
One of the benefits of coexistence,
300
huh?
skateboard nih.
I know that once the spirit vessel was shut down, there wasn't much need for me to hurry. But still, I didn't like having that mark of
Iya,
servitude
itu udah
lingering on
ganggu
me
sih,
any longer
sumpah.
than I had to.
Walaupun penting kayak gini ya, ini
It may
penting
sound a
guys,
little
tapi
strange to hear
lama-lama
me say
ganggu
this,
gitu.
but I'm just me now. Not a guardsman or a slave. I'm my own woman. And this is my chance to have a new beginning.
Ada lagi. Sumpah.
This sure is one rugged road. You'd think they'd keep this at least a little better maintained, right?
Why spend energy fixing that which is rarely used? Repairs require time and effort, which in our world means slaves, often in great numbers. For you, it may be a simple request, but that can quickly become another's difficult burden. Nobody gains anything without someone expending effort.
And you know, somehow that someone always ends up being a Danan, while the Renans are the ones who gain.
True enough. Ideally, in a perfect world, I think it's only fair that the ones who need it should be the ones to perform the work.
However, when doing so could be dangerous like it is here, there are many who would prefer that it be others who risk their lives in their stead.
So, what you're saying is that people will just put up with the inconvenience until someone else comes along to fix it for them?
Indeed. And it is those who can no longer bear that feeling that inevitably take action. Much like the Danans in our group do so now. As strange as it may be to hear such a thing from the likes of myself.
It's true that most of the Danans in Calaglia have been resigned to just accepting things as they are. Still, we can't just blame them for...
What are you making that face for? You're not worn out already, are you?
Nah, just regretting I ever said anything in the first place.
Dah lah. Aduh. Patah lagi.
This will be a delicious piece of cake.
Jadi gak enak nih. Ya gue mau record game ya.
I'm so good with airborne targets.
Set.
I've got this. Let a marksman handle it.
Udah ganggu banget nih sumpah nih. Jangan bilang gue masih naruh di harddisk nih game nih. Gak mau pindah di SSD nih.
Kisara, frozen.
Hammer! Didn't even break a sweat.
Belum restart. Ntar gue save dulu guys. Aduh. Sumpah. Patah-patah gitu loh. Oke, gue restart gamenya dulu guys. Sambil lihat ini kalian ya. Nah. Aduh, chatnya nggak ada. Chatnya mana nih? Ntar, chat. Sudah muncul sih. Kok belum muncul? Dah. Ntar guys ya. Gua mau restart gamenya. Gua turunin. Alah, battle. Sorry guys, ditabrak monster gue. Kalian lihat itu dulu ya, chat dulu ya.
Sounds like a job for yours truly. Frozen hammer.
Belum gue restart, belum restart. Masih ketabrak monster gue.
My fists are crushing!
Oke. Lagi.
Something feels odd here. Be on your
Oke.
guard.
Coba. Ini gue restart guys ini guys. Ya lebih enakan sih. Oke, lebih enakan. Masih.
Hold up. Is this as valuable as I think it is?
Ya udahlah. Ya ampun. Kayak gitu juga dong. Masih agak-agak tapi udah lumayan enggak sih? Pakai middle.
Alright.
Masih ke weapon. Atau taruh lagi. Wow. Provide the ground is random strike down. Effective the fleet floating enemy and the their evasion ability. Oke.
There's nowhere to run from my art. When he slows
Oh, dia cepat. Bisa ngindar-ngindar nih. Coba. Oh, dia jadi slow ya. Langsung down. Hey. Langsung pas.
Leave the ensnaring to me.
To me. No further.
Beda target kah? Jatuh. Terus? Oke, waktu yang lain nih. Dia jatuh.
Got some interesting moves there, Dohalim. I'm glad you're on our side.
Ya, waktu yang bersihin kipas laptop gua guys. Ini panas banget laptop gua.
What's wrong?
We seem to have come across some rather unusual objects.
What, you mean that pile of garbage?
Heatsinknya
No mere
kayak
garbage,
udah
I
banyak
assure
debunya
you.
nih.
Still, I've never seen anything shaped like it before. I'm intrigued.
Pokoknya
Are
jadi
you
ini
curious
berat
about
dulu.
this stuff, Rinwell?
Oh,
Kayak cooling pad.
yeah.
Cooling pad yang bagus harga
think
berapa
you might
tuh?
have found some old Danon relics.
Yang
They
kipasnya
look like
bagus.
the remains of a bunch of objects that disappeared after the Renans first invaded.
And yet here I am, holding them without so much as a second thought. I imagine the sight must be unsettling to you.
Not really, just that it
Yang
must be
kipasnya
nice to be a Renan who has time to indulge in stuff like that.
bagus kan
Unlike
banyak.
the rest of us.
Cooling pad kipasnya kan
Are you interested in this stuff too,
gak tahan
Dohalim?
lama gitu kan.
Charmed may be a better turn of phrase.
Ada
I
saran
simply
nggak?
love objects that can give me a sense of what their maker was thinking, the history that went into their creation. You see, we Renans have hardly any such objects that trace back to our distant past.
I still don't understand what you two find so
That
intriguing
is.
about it, though.
Why not? We're talking about our own culture here.
I get that, but it's not like this stuff is any use now, does it? It's just old. Real old.
Oh, but it does. Holding it in your hands like this, one can feel and engage with the distant past in a way no history book can ever accomplish.
I'll take your word for it. Well, seeing as it's Danon history, just make sure you're careful with it. All right, Dohalim?
But of course.
Yang bagus biasanya mahal. Oh. Oke. Apa lagi nih? Switch. Sebuah slice. You can now set 6. Oke. Bisa pakai. Enam. Dapat 6 tambahan slot.
That treasure. What a sweet sounding ring it has.
Mana? Di mana slotnya? Pas battle. Nggak ada nih. Cuma 3 doang.
You really think so?
I don't know.
Visibility along this path will remain limited for some time. Take care not to get ambushed.
I'm surprised you know the terrain here so well. Lords don't strike me as having much time for wandering in the woods.
Sometimes I would take strolls along here when I wished to be alone.
You always did have a bad habit of disappearing without telling any of us guardsmen.
Apalagi tuh? Ya, map. Oh, ada sesuatu di sini. Jadi gue bisa duduk. Malah. Ya ampun. Pencet segitiga. Oh. Ya, dah. Oke. Iya. Ya, udah keduluan. Tak bohong. Astaga. Udah buku pakai itunya. Break. Apaan tuh, siapa yang waduh gua terbang nggak tuh barusan? Tuh kenapa tadi barusan tuh? Bisik Pak Bos. Oke, dia ngamuk. Darah sayang, sayangku, darah, sayang. Oke, aduh. Terus. Say no more. Amam. Oke, udah mulai enakan guys.
I can become even stronger.
Agak menyakitkan ya kalau nggak pakai settingan high gitu. Nah, kuat cuma suhu laptopnya doang yang bikin ngadet-ngadet guys.
It'll be a breeze. Get in, get out.
Gua harus ke Kediri berarti nih kalau mau cari ini nih. Kalau nunggu dari Tokped lama kali. Dari Jakarta ke sini sehari, kemungkinan 3 hari baru sampai di sini. Ini nggak kena. Udah enakan ya. Oke, udah enakan nih.
I wonder if I'm as strong as my dad was.
One day I think you'll surpass him.
Ini doang ya, gak ada lagi kan? Si Wuhu juga gak ngomong apa-apa jadi. Ntar gue mau coba tadi segitiga. Dragon Swarm nih, ingin gue ganti Dragon Swarm nih. Dia lama kali pak ya. Mending Alpha sih. Atau enggak ini nih? Beginning Slash. Udah sering gue pakai tapi ya udahlah ya. Ini bintang-bintang ini buat apa sih maksudnya sih? Quest Slash. Yang calling ada bintangnya tuh. Kalau gue dapat sampai penuh dapat apaan? Attack.
Hilly around here. I can feel my feet getting blisters.
That's mountain hiking for you. It can be pretty tough if you're not used
Ada
to
panggilan
these sorts
alam.
of trails.
I take it you're comfortable with them then?
Udah pakai magic aja. Kan baru mulai sayang. Monster. Oke. Nah. Ya, enak semua dong. Mantap jiwa. Nah, ini udah enakan guys. Kan. Terus kalau ganti switchnya gimana? Oh. Oke, gue banyak jurus sekarang. Ya udah enakan guys. Jadi enak tuh lo gak lihat patah-patah gitu loh. Gua aja yang main sendiri sebel ya. Udah lancar nih. Sorry guys ya. Di awal tadi bang ada gangguan itu. Kalian merasakan hal yang harusnya bisa diatasi segera ya. Enak ini. Ini loh. Gak tiba-tiba ngebling. Apa? Kena semua dong. Gitu. Cakep. Nah, gak usah.
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
Nah, udah lancar sih ya. Jadi enak combo pas kebuka 6 tambah 6 slot dia sih. Jadi banyak. Ada suara nggak enak pak dalam sini pak tadi pak. Nah itu. Ada napas berembus. mereka. Ya. Ikat dia. Nah, biar tidak jauh-jauh kayak. Hit. Aduh, lampau dari samping, Pak.
Now I'm real mad.
Darah. Woi. Mamam ini pukul lama. Kita main sama ini. Udah tak kasih ini. Si Impact Cross. Satu doang, sayang banget. Woi.
Lightning reflexes. Tenebrous claw. First strike. Here I come. Talon hurricane.
Dah mantap guys. Udah gak ngebling lagi. Ya. Karena panas laptop tadi. Isinya harus dibersihkan dan beli cooling pad ya.
More Danan ruins here too, I see.
What were people even thinking back then? Trying to build anything around...
Musuhnya ganggu semua, Pak. Nah, ini kiri kanan ada
Maybe they just had
barang
that much
bagus
time and
semua
energy
sih.
on their hands.
Apa di sini nih? Oh kan? Ini sini.
Let's dispose of the trash.
Satu kan dong. Aduh. Dia jatuh ke situ. Aduh. Kayaknya Kisara sama Alpen udah lihat bang? Belum.
Good. We're counting on you, Rinwell.
On me?
Gimana tuh caranya pakai? Pas waktu ngebreak terus anunya gimana? Dua ganti dulu gitu. Gua shoot dulu gitu kan. Pas banget. Gua lempar ke atas sama lo di ini. Ditampung. Diserang ya. Dia ngeluarin tailingnya ke atas. Gak bisa tuh. Atau ganti timnya dulu.
Didn't even break a sweat.
Bawa Pak.
Built up a sweat with this hike.
Rest assured, we have reached the top. It's all downhill from here, quite literally.
Tujuannya ke mana sih? Oh itu Mahaksar. Tanda tanya juga, ini tanda tanya semua Pak.
So Mahaksar's just up ahead then?
Indeed. If you look across
Saya mau bersihkan aja lah. Pelat tadi. Hah? Mana tuh? Emang harus diganti dulu ya? Jadi pas break ini nggak kena. Oke. Aduh mati. Berarti siap-siap gini gua. Tuh. Oke, sama Kisara nih. Sini malan.
Together, that wasn't even a problem.
Kenapa malah silau yang nyerang? Kan gua bingin aja boy. harus di switch ya. Ya selama tidak sebanyak trail series ya oke-oke aja sih karakternya ya. Kalau trail series banyak kancar. Emang nggak pasti gitu. Oh emang nggak pasti. Yang penting kita udah tahu caranya ya. Ya ini yang atas. Kita cek lah. Oh. Oke, yang penting kita udah dapat travelnya. Oh, di sini. Tapi coba aja kisaran terus breaknya. Oke. Kita ganti ke sebelah lain guys. Kayaknya bukan ke situ deh. Ini reach. Kita coba buka yang sini. Lagi kan monsternya kan. Gara-gara pindah area.
Of the trash.
You got company! Not in your dream!
Raining slap! You're finished!
Airborne scoundrel.
Sounds like a job for you, truly! Leave the enemy
Aduh, gagal.
We've turned the tables on him.
There are still more left.
No time to hold back.
Ada yang mau itu lagi tuh. Dikit lagi tuh.
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
May 1,000 gales carry you
Now I'm real mad.
Here I come! It's over!
Juga itu nanti kebuka setelah OP kedua.
I can feel my precision improving.
Oh, berarti nggak ke situ ya? Oke, kita coba yang di sini guys. Jangan dulu deng, jangan ganti darah dulu ya. Di sini tuh monster udah gue kalahin, nggak usah ganti monster dulu. Kita ambil hal yang di sini udah nggak ada. Itu aja. Kita ke yang area sini nih. Gitu.
Get lost!
Wah, si lo gampang banget untuk ngatifin itunya loh. Ayo, tuh. Aduh, nggak aktif lagi.
Did you just heal me?
Yes, I need you, remember?
Right.
Aduh, pas gue tuh masih ada tanya-tanya loh. Loh. Lah, telat. Lah kamu ngejel aku ya? Ada obrolan gitu tuh. Oh, apa lagi tuh? Sionnya dapat apa lagi nih? Wah, nggak terlalu penting tuh ya. Restoration when full. Pas harga recovery. Increase normal attack limit. Good scotch. Increase element bonus damage.
You're quite the gunslinger.
I have to be
Okay, level
in this
up.
world.
Don't worry, I've got your back.
Waduh, banyak banget nih musuhnya nih. Ada langsung magic tuh pasti tuh. Kelakuan kamu gini nih. Tokan, apa gue bilang? Nah, kan langsung magic aja gitu lah. Oh, ini magic musuh nih ternyata. Bukan magic temen lo. Alah, saya pengen pakai ini. Oh ini, dia mau casting magic. Hah, ini dia nih. Ya, ya lagi dong. Apa nih lau nih? Ada tanda apa nih yang mau ke Sarah nih? Hah? Kan saya yang ingin, kenapa kamu?
No complaints from me.
Oh ada nih. Lau terus. Lah iya loh. Ya terus ada robot loh. Kan saya pengen woi. Alah. Mana toh? Apa nih? Oh, orang sakit. Ini mas. Bim salah bim sembuh mas. Wah, ada pasti penyihir. Kau tahu? Kalau saya penyihir. Dapat tempestun. Udah demi orang ternyata. Nyelamatin orang. Ya nggak apa-apa sih. Itu juga bagus. Sekarang kita dapat item. Ini nggak langsung gue terjunin. Geronimo bisa patah tulang. Gak ada apa-apa. Oke. Bagi Sarah, oh iya gue lupa ganti scene-nya, scene apa? Skin-nya ya. Si Bagi Sarah ini. Kita ganti kayak rambutnya juga guys. Ini terlalu acak-acakan ya.
For as long as I can remember, I've spent my life protecting others. But isn't that what friends do too? Support and protect one another in times of need?
Which in the end pretty much means doing as you've always done, right? If that's what you're most comfortable with, I'm certainly not going to give you any grief over it.
Actually, I've been thinking about how I ought to act around you all as well.
Oh?
When I set out on this journey, it was to rid Elde Menancia of its enemies and search for wisdom in the outside world. Wisdom that I could potentially put to use on my return. I'm grateful to you all for letting me tag along. But it got me thinking, what am I actually contributing by being here?
What are you talking about? You know how to hold a weapon, don't you? That's help enough.
Is it though? Sometimes I wish there was more I could be doing to pull my...
Oops, sorry about that. Jeez, I'm famished.
Now that you mention it, what do you guys normally do for food and meals when you're out and about on your travels?
What do you mean, what do we do? We find stuff to eat and eat it. So long as it's meat, I'm not fussy.
Eating what you like can be good for morale in the short term, but you need to think about your diet if you want to stay healthy.
Does that mean eating vegetables too?
Isn't that obvious?
It does. Which I guess
Bukan
hasn't been
polos-polos kayak
happening until now.
Lloyd, kayak
Yeah, to be honest, we could
siapa
be
tuh?
eating better than we do.
Understood. In that case,
Ryan
I'll
enggak
just
ya?
have to make sure you're all
Bocah
staying
banget
healthy
dulu.
and eating right myself.
Polosnya seorang
Fortunately,
bocah
I
ini.
happen to know a thing or two about cooking as well.
You hear that, Law? Sounds like you'll be eating your greens after all.
Ayo lu.
What is it?
Dikasih makanan
No,
sehat
sorry,
lu.
it's just I was just wondering if you had any thoughts on all this.
It will do her good to
Kekacauan.
have a project.
No, not Kisara. I meant you. Was there anything you wanted to add?
Me? Certainly you're not looking to me for culinary
Oke,
skill.
si Alpen mencoba mendekati guys ya.
Typical Renan, leaving
Karena
everything to
si-
someone else.
Rinwell,
Ini si
I
ini
don't
nih
think...
seperti
That said,
memberikan
should you need
jarak
my
gitu
skills
loh.
on the battlefield, please rest assured I have no intention of shirking my responsibilities, regardless of who we may face.
Iya, gue tahu.
sure no one doubts
Tanggung
that.
jawab sih oke.
Listen, guys, if we're traveling together, we should probably at least try to make an effort to get to know one
Ini
another.
bisa jadi
don't you
masalah
think?
guys ya gini-gini guys.
I wouldn't get your expectations too high in that regard. Believe it or not, sometimes I'm not sure I even know myself all that well.
Oke. Jadi si plot itu ini gitu loh.
Something wrong? You look like you're deep in thought.
Not exactly. I was merely thinking about you two and your sense of etiquette.
Oh?
Etiquette?
Indeed. To be quite frank, I find your lack of manners to be nigh intolerable.
That's not being frank, that's being an... Forget it. Do we really need to talk about this now?
Yes, I find such impropriety on your parts to be deeply unsettling. It
Lo
concerns me
lagi yang
greatly.
kena.
What do you want us to do? We were slaves. We never got to learn how to be proper like you.
Yeah, what he said. Maybe you missed how we were just focused on surviving.
Perhaps, but Kisara here demonstrates that it's quite possible for a Denon to learn proper manners.
That's
Set.
because I was given the opportunity
Ini guys,
to
ini
learn.
guys. Ini buat
Moreover,
dibagusin
my
di sini,
duties as
ini
a
bagus nih
guardsman
ini.
required it. Not every realm is like Menancia, as you well know.
Yeah, I don't think it's fair to hold us to some other city standards.
Exactly. You've got to remember what
Ini
it's been like for us living
kubu
under the
self,
Rena
kubu
elsewhere.
orang-orang yang mantan budak sama
I
yang
will concede that you do indeed
Bukan,
make a
guys, ya.
valid point. It would appear, for all my espousing the virtues of equality between our peoples, I was still looking down on the two of you.
You don't need to beat yourself up. I wasn't that offended by what you said, man.
Nevertheless, I shall mind my words from here on out. Having said that, I do believe you two would still benefit from learning the basics of proper society. I would be more than happy to teach you both when we camp out, if you
Iya
like.
iya iya.
Yeah, no, I'll pass. Acting all prim and proper isn't really my style.
If you say so. How about you, Law? Would you like to learn? Although I suppose my first task is to reform your attitude toward the idea of good etiquette.
Kenapa
You're
gue
not gonna
mencium
let this go,
bau-bau
are you?
kayak juices gitu guys? Mohon maaf nih ya. Kenapa gue mencium bau-bau kayak karakter kayak juices gitu loh? Ada karakter juicesnya gitu loh. Nama lu siapa sih kok gue gak inget sama lu? Halim. Ini tadi Halim tuh gak suka guys yang ngelihat kelakuannya Alpen dan juga si Law ya kan yang ya gitulah ya. Gak kurang apa sih? Apa ya? Kurang apa ya kata-kata yang pas tuh? Oh dulu. Kenapa tuh? Kenapa dia? Panas nih kayaknya.
Hey, let's stop for a minute.
Wah, Alpen
What's up?
tahu guys.
Already tired?
My armor's pretty heavy. I think I need a little rest.
Oke, ini dong.
I second that.
Ya nggak langsung ngomong
All of
guys
this
ya.
walking
Kayaknya
is starting to
si
take its toll on me as
Sione
well.
tuh sakit atau gimana enggak ya?
We
Dia
can't
cuma
spare
ngomong
the time. There's places we need to be.
amorku berat katanya.
Mahag Tsar's
Aduh.
capital, Niaz, is our
Ini
destination right
juga
now.
bahaya
But
gini-gini
if
juga
one of
guys.
us
Maksain
collapses,
diri tuh
it
bahaya
will
ya.
only serve to slow us down.
Mau
And in your
dimanapun
case,
jangan
Alphen
terlalu
is the
memaksakan
only one
kondisi
who can
badan
carry you.
kalian guys.
Best to rest while you have the
Khususnya
opportunity.
mengemudi dan naik gunung
Enough
ya.
already. I need a break, so we're taking one.
Wah. Nice, bro. Oke,
I don't
ini
need you fretting
bondingnya.
over me.
Fretting? Hey, it's not like I'm...
Oke lah, gak apa-apa lah Alpen. Ya, dimusuhin ya, oke lah. Ya, dianggap kayak gimana. Yang penting... Oh, man. Dia dong. Salah apa saya, Pak? Saya kan istirahat.
Been looking for you.
Ah?
For me, why?
For me, why? Ya ampun. Oh, ini jangan-jangan yang Untung udah nggak patah-patah di sini. Wih, gila. Wih. Wow, nice. Wow, nice. Hampir aja kena tuh.
He's tough.
Who are you? You said you were looking for me.
Iya.
Why?
Jangan bilang dia mengetes sesuatu nih.
Precious life. What the?
What? Wah.
That is all I desire.
Saya belum nge-save, guys. Yeay. Gue salahkan. Gue salahkan jurus. Ini kurang asem sih, tapi tuh bomnya terlalu lama. Bagus sih, bagus. Saya mau heal ya. Ya, itu sementara ada satu dulu. Kok gua, Mas? Yang lain dong. Hah? Kalau normal dia nggak bakal ngejar saya. Ini gue serasa ngelawan ini. Gue serasa ngelawan si itu, guys. Si mantis. Pukul lau. Nah, itu sekali pukul mukanya ya. Oh ya, gue punya ini. Gue perlambat. Gak kena. Untung udah nggak lag. Jadi seru. Wow. Gue terbang-terbang, mama. Start dulu. Oh, siapa tuh? Oh, dia terbang. Oh, ya Simbanya. Gue gak tahu. Gue ingin neken gue. Oh, nggak paham sendiri. Ayo cepet. Oh, udah selesai. Saya pilot, guys. Saya berlawan Claude. Tapi versi TOA jadi si Alphe. Ditolong dua halim. Tidak yang kena, guys. Low. Wah, ditangkap kepalanya. Buset, dicok selain ke bawah. Wow, tolong, wey. Low. Tidak. Ayo, waduh. Nempel di itu tadi tuh. Gila, saya pilot. Wow, gila emang saya pilot ini. Wow, buset. Gak ada rasa ininya loh. Harusnya meninggal sih. Burung. Lu pas pakai pedang jadi burung panggang. Wow. Beneran sumpah sadis nih orang ini. Ayo Claude. Alias Alphe, ayo. Nice. Ayo terus. Aduh.
Is that all that you've got? Very well. Then die.
Oh. Wow, nice. Kena. Kena lu matanya lu. Oh no. Wih. Ayo Alphen. Iya. Udah lo, letih lemes. Ayo, bangkitkan sesuatu. Nice. Gitu.
A wretch like you.
No. Alphen, what are you doing? Wah, beraninya lo nyakitin cewek gua.
Till next time.
Oh, dasar Sephiroth. Hilang gak tuh?
Shion, wake up, please.
Ya. Nggak apa-apa. Semoga nggak apa-apa.
Shion.
Thanks, but you're kind of crushing me.
Sorry.
It's
Untung
okay.
aja. Tebel guys kulitnya guys.
So am I.
Wow. Guys kesrenan ya. Kalau ngeluarin sihir matanya biru. Apa enggak tuh? Dicek dulu guys.
It's
Cek
not as bad as
Gue
it
pengen
looks.
ngecek tapi nggak
Not
bisa masuk
bad.
game.
That's... Shion, we thought
I'm
you were...
fine.
Ada lubang nggak
Really?
tuh di dadanya pan? Cek pan. Mana guys?
What the hell were you thinking?
Well, you were trying to protect me too, you know.
Yeah, but I have the sword. It's different.
It's not different. Besides, Never mind. It's nothing.
Pak kalah telak loh.
Anyway,
Diajar kita
thank you.
semuanya pak. Kecuali Dohalim ya. Dohalim nggak terlalu parah kenanya. Sama
I didn't...
Kisara. Lau sama Sirin. Well gila sumpah.
Look, I'm just glad that you're...
Orang normal sih meninggal sudah tadi. Kak lagi ingatannya. Apa lagi tuh? Ada bunga nama si. Kayak ada tadi. Seorang cewek guys. Is that?
That guy said he'd be back. I
Who
think
is he?
maybe we should get moving before he returns, right?
Rinwell has a good point. We need to go. Shion, are you sure you're okay?
Okay.
Shion, are you sure you're okay?
Yeah, I already applied some healing arts to it. It didn't even leave a scar.
But his sword went nearly straight through you.
I'm all right. Unless I've turned into some kind of ghost and I'm haunting you all right now.
Bohong banget dia nggak
No,
apa-apa.
I know you're not. It's just...
Look, I appreciate you looking out for me, but I'm fine. Really.
There was also that strange light that appeared when Shion was stabbed. It seemed to make the enemy retreat when he saw it. Alphen, do you have any idea what it might have been?
Orang hilang ingatan. Mana
don't
dia
know.
paham?
I was kind of preoccupied with other things at the time.
Now that I think of it, between that light and the blazing sword, just what sort of person are you, Alphen? Can you use Danan astral arts like Rinwell, perhaps?
He wouldn't know, Dohalim. He doesn't have any memories from his past, remember?
Nah itu.
Besides, we should really be
Kayaknya
getting out
orang
of here.
luar biasa
I
nih
suppose
si
you're right.
Alpen nih.
Forgive me. We've almost reached Nias, the capital of Mahag
Dan
Sar.
siapa tadi si
Any luck,
cewek yang ada di
we'll find
ingatannya
a
si
place
Alpen
there for
guys?
Shion to rest.
Kayak mirip-mirip kayak si Sion nih sih.
Hey,
Babak belur. Sumpah. Dah, bisa-bisan kita pak. Gak pandang bulu loh tuh orang.
How are you holding up after that last fight?
Sikat
You're
semua.
not too hurt, are you?
Gak cewek, gak
I'm
cowok.
fine, really. See for yourself.
If things get too tough out there, go ahead and fall back. I can take a beating if I need to.
I'm not here just to stand around and have everyone protect me.
I get that, but there's nothing wrong with admitting you have weaknesses too.
Do I
Alah,
look like I'm just
telak
trying
dia,
to put on a brave face to you?
I can't feel pain, but you still can, can't you?
Iya, gue baru ingat ya.
Look,
Si
I
Alpen nggak bisa
appreciate you
ngerasain
trying to look
sakit
out
guys.
for me, but even you go down in fights from time to time. Please, stop trying to babysit me. It's getting old.
It's not that. I just...
Alright. Gue siap lah. Bahaya banget nih. Fast travel, oke. Gue bisa fast travel. Gue cek map dulu guys, sekali lagi. Buset, ada dong. Misi dong. Masih banyak guys. Oke, gue selesaikan di Afrika aja ya. Untuk misi-misinya, kita lanjut aja. Bahkan selesaiin di Afrika aja itu misi-misi. Serem. Ini udah kota mati, guys. Horor nih, buset.
Are we in the right place? This place looks like a mess.
Yay.
Yes, this is Niez, the capital of Mahag Sar.
I don't see
Ini
any
ibu
signs of
kotanya loh.
people. And the buildings.
Yeah.
Masih
Doesn't seem
baru
like the
nih.
kind of place people
Udah
would
lama
actually
ya?
live.
No soldiers, no Danans, not a soul to be seen. Yet look at these facades. This is clearly a Renan district.
Hey, check out that drawing on the castle gate. That's the Darkwing's crest.
Darkwing.
It's from an old Danan legend about a hero who defeated an evil king with a torch and their trusty owl. That's his crest. I'm sure of it.
Really? First time I'm hearing it. So if someone drew it on the gate...
It must mean the Renans have lost control of the city.
Are you suggesting the Danans rose up and defeated the Lord here? Hard to believe, but not entirely unthinkable given the evidence.
Let's look around and see if we can find someone. They might be able to tell us what happened.
Ganti dulu deh armornya. Bisa dilihat kayak pink gitu ya.
This is horrible.
Chopper
Is
nih.
there truly no one here?
Apa yang bisa ngalahin? Apakah orang tadi tuh? Kalau orang tadi sih gue percaya guys ya bisa ngelakuin ini ya. Nggak ada tentara, nggak ada apa, nggak ada mayat-mayat gitu, ya kan? Itu malah mencurigakan guys. Ketahuan mukanya. Silver ore. Wah ini pasti gila banget nih. Ini bajunya siapa sih? Ini yang tahu kan bajunya siapa nih? Keren nih ini sih tetap. Ya ini Kaisaran nih. Kayak mentok ini ya. Si Nina banget nih. Ya siapa ya ini ya? Ya jangan bikini juga dong. Ini keren aja tapi ini aja ya. Nggak terlalu terbuka juga sih. Ina Taken. Ini sih kayak biar kayak rambut mau liburan mbak. Sini guru-guru gitu ya. Gila poni-poni gini sih. Kenapa gue suka banget lihat ini ya cewek dikuncir. Kenapa ini? Apakah kalian juga sama guys atau enggak ya? Mungkin beda lah ya. Tapi gue suka dengan cewek dikuncir kayak gini guys. Mana nih? Ini kuncir ke atas. Ini sih kayak lebih muda ini ya. Nah, ini lebih fresh ya. Lagunya.
All of these ruins look like they were made pretty recently.
But if that's the case, then where do you think the people that used to live here went off to? There must have been Danans and Renans, right?
That's a good question. Even if the Danans rebelled and managed to overthrow the Renans here, there should still be some people around.
This debris. Do you think it could be the work of Renan astral arts?
Perhaps, but the appearance of these ruins is rather uniform, which leads me to believe otherwise.
Hey, Rinwell. That story you told us about the Dark Wings. It said that the evil king was vanquished with a holy flame, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Then there might be some truth to that old story after all. It looks like all the rubble here had been scarred by flames.
Let's not jump to any
Ya
conclusions
jadi kok ada
just
rambut
yet.
baru ya?
If we can find someone around here,
Ini udah
we
cocok
might be
sih,
able to get them
pakai
to tell us
idol-idol
what
gitu.
happened.
Ada lagi.
Halim, you forgot to take care of the fire yesterday.
What do you mean, take care of? Ah, yes. You meant to put it out?
Yep.
Gak ada namanya bos di sini, bro.
Real trouble, real fast.
Lo emang mantan
I see.
Lord
I
tapi
apologize for not realizing that. I shall be more careful in the future.
The way he's talking, it's like the thought of putting it
Gak ada
out
urusan
himself never
nih,
even
ya kan?
occurred to him.
petualang
Moving
gak
on,
ada yang namanya
Dohalim, I
bos.
should mention that the clasp for your
Gak kayak
cape is
orang naik
about to come
gunung,
undone.
guys. Naik gunung
Oh, yes.
lu ngerasa
I
jadi
tried to
bos
fix that
ya.
myself, but it simply
Bakal
refused to
dibusuin
cooperate
gitu
with
loh.
me.
I can't believe I'm hearing this. Are you telling me Renans can't even dress themselves?
Lords like Dohalim have attendants that take care of just about everything they need, so I'm not surprised he sometimes struggles with the basics.
Even by those standards, you've got to admit this is still a little extreme.
Shiona's got a point. I mean, you don't see Renans like her needing so much help to get stuff done.
Keren
In
ya,
my case,
skatnya juga bisa
circumstances forced me
ngikutin
to learn how to be independent.
ngikutin
Even so, I still
semua
think Dohalim
outfitnya
could
gitu loh.
afford to pick up a
Bagus
few
ya.
more
Pak
self-sufficient skills.
kebanyakan we bandai.
Well,
Ya,
specifically
kalau bikin
speaking,
skateboard
what
jangan
would you suggest that I
banyak-banyak
learn?
gitu loh.
For starters, I think it'd be good for you to learn how to dress and put on shoes. How to comb your hair is equally important, and learning to manage your possessions better. And then from there...
She sounds like his mom rattling all that off.
Oh, and another thing. About your
Pantesan dibilang
owl,
mama. Nyata emang
What is it?
When he starts to molt, would you be willing to give me his
dia
old
jaga
feathers?
banget si
I think I could find a
Damol
use
ini
for them.
ya.
What do you intend to do with those?
Well, recently, I haven't been sleeping well. However, I hear pillows made from owl feathers are very comfortable and wish to make one.
This is why I hate you, Renans!
Did I say something offensive?
Next time, put your own needs aside for a second and think
Kan
about
itu
how
ada
someone
burung
might
hantunya,
react first.
woi. Lu bilang pakai
Then consider if
burung
it's worth
hantu ya gak
asking
salah
at all.
juga sih dia ngomong gitu, be. Kan ada pecinta burung hantu tuh, Cirin Bell. Dia bilang gitu jadi ngamuk. Rasa kayak ini kelihatan banget kalau ini.
Maybe
Boleh, Sa.
something's going on in the forest.
Oh, ada lagi? Oh enggak ya, kalau gitu doang sih enggak ya. Kalau dia bilang kita harus ke sana baru kita ada gacanya, guys. Bisa di open nggak tuh? Oh lock, untung aja lock. Nggak ada kehidupan sama sekali loh. Biasanya Renan kalah gitu kan. Biasanya mereka kuat banget untuk jaga
What
kota
are
gitu
those
loh.
out in the valley? Windmills? They're huge.
They're most likely used to harvest wind astral energy, so they have to be big.
Ada cooling pad. Cooling padnya gede banget, guys. Mereka pakai cooling pad gitu. Oke. Lanjut. Ambil ya sekitar. Udah ada suara apa gitu. Oke. Ini harusnya jadi alun-alunnya ya.
All of you, stop right there.
Oh, ini ada orang nih.
Don't move.
Coba.
They have us surrounded.
Who are you? Where did you come from?
Kami dari
You first!
Elde.
Show yourself!
I'm the one asking the questions here. Don't try anything funny. One wrong move, and I guarantee we'll blow you away.
Yakin.
What are you...
My name is Alphen. I came here from Calaglia.
Alphe? The wielder of the blazing sword?
Getting pretty famous, isn't he?
Here is my proof. Will that suffice? Or do I have to burn down one of those houses to make my point?
No need. I believe you. I'm Beifong, of the Darkwings. Sorry for threatening to blow you away. We're still hunting down the remnants of the enemy forces, so everyone's more than a bit on edge right now. Please forgive me.
Remaining? Wait, you mean you already took down the Lord of this realm?
That's right. We took her weapons and turned them right back on her.
Are you the Danan leader here in Niaz?
Nah, I'm just one of the commanders. Deadheim's the one who runs the show. I'd be happy to take you to him. Just one problem. The Renans. Seems the rumors you were running with them were true. You do understand, right? I mean, we only just liberated the city from their kind. Everyone's short on trust. And for good reason. Especially Deadheim. I think it'd be best if those two waited outside.
Not going to happen.
I don't think it's a good idea for us to split up. It's too dangerous.
Then it's on your head, friend. Our base is that way.
You could have left me behind, you know.
This isn't just about you, Dohalim.
Cakep.
Ini juga. Yes.
Ada kuceritaan cakep.
I guess even after you beat the Renans, your work's only really just begun, huh?
Yeah. This place seems like it's got a lot of issues to fix. Not this way, I guess.
Let's try, guys, try. Boleh, ini ada penjaga nih. Ada sesuatu, oh, ayam.
So you're Elfin, are ya?
Pak. Itu saya.
Thought you'd be bigger. Huh. Guess the armor beefs you up a bit. You've got a lot of people talking, you know. But in this town, I call the shots. You play by my rules here. Just remember that.
Pas pakai blazing sword ada.
Gotta say, I didn't expect you to run with a gang of
gaya-gaya
women
ada.
and kids. Those other lords must have been real pushovers, huh?
Seriously? Are you this rude to everyone you meet?
Don't interrupt me, you brat. Didn't your parents teach you any manners?
Why, you?
So you're the one who took down the Lord of this realm, huh? How'd you pull that off?
We just swiped the Renan's explosives. And then we blasted them all to hell and back.
Explosives? That's a pretty bold approach. But how'd you manage to avoid hurting your own people?
I didn't, that's how. But the chance to take out a lord was worth the sacrifice.
And the Lord? What did this sacrifice earn you?
Unfortunately, we couldn't manage to finish her off. But now we've really got the girl on the run.
She ran? A lord?
Yeah, the lady was just a coward. She had a whole lot more bark than bite, that's for sure. She's probably hiding off in a hole somewhere. But not for long. We'll find her and drag her right back into town. Then she'll get what's coming to her.
I wouldn't be so sure. She may run, but she'll never go quietly.
Shut up, Bright Eyes!
Katanya Lordnya tuh pelahari, yes.
Already, if you weren't with the blazing sword here.
The whole reason you're fighting is to free the Danans in this realm, is it not? If so,
Shut your
then...
mouth, witch! That's enough! If you're really fighting for us Danans, Why keep these bastards around? Why haven't you killed them already?
I'm not going to kill these bastards.
Is that the case, huh? Then tell me the point of the show.
They're my friends.
Friends? Renans are Renans. The scum-sucking bastards who've been draining our souls for 300 years now! But you knew that. Maybe it's 'cause you and that little lady are friends and more.
Dia yang ngamuk. Syukur ya pas lah. Tadi dia nahan si laut, dia sendiri yang.
You'll pay for that.
That's enough. Deadeye, you know that was completely uncalled for.
All of you, get the hell out of my realm, and don't ever come back. This is Danon's realm, and it's ours, understand? I call the shots here, and I
Gila,
make the
guys.
rules. I do, Deadeye, leader of the Dark Wings!
Yeah! Deadeye! Liberator Deadeye! You are the true leader of this realm! We're not afraid of any bright eyes!
It's only a matter of time before I throw every last bright eye out of this realm!
The Dark Wings! The Dark Wings
Yang
rule!
ngeri orang gila. Gimana, Mbak? Udah marah lo, bela Anda lo.
Hey, wait up.
Lagi, Pak. Anda
Told you
juga.
so, didn't I? You should have left your Renan pals outside.
You don't agree with him, do you? I could tell by the look on your face in there.
That's how things are with him. He loses his temper, then I step in and calm things down.
Better you than me.
If that's all, I think it's past time we were going.
Look, I just wanted to apologize for what Deadeye said in there.
At least somebody's got some manners around here.
He didn't used to be like that. But, well, that's what losing most of your loved ones will do to a man. He may never forgive the Renans.
It's a little ironic how indistinguishable his manner is to that of a lord.
Hey, Beifan? Deadeye mentioned the Lord is still on the run. Any ideas where she might be?
We looked all over, but found no traces of her. We heard some rumblings about activity in Esteluva Forest, but that's it.
Esteluva, huh?
Wait, you're not going after her, are you? Certainly won't win you any favors with Deadeye.
This isn't Deadeye's war, and we're certainly not fighting it for him. Besides, it's like Shion said, her type isn't going to go quietly.
Hey, it's your funeral. Don't say I didn't warn you.
We'll be sure to keep you out of it. Before we set out, though, is there anywhere around here we can rest?
Sure. Building at the end of the road, opposite side. It's all yours. We use it as temporary lodging, to house people who don't have a new place to live quite yet.
We're not going to run into any trouble there, are we?
Rumors of a certain fiery sword have spread fast. I doubt anyone will be eager to give you guys problems. And here's where I say my farewell. You're on your own, but good hunting.
Before you go, how come you don't hate the Renans as well?
Oh, believe me, I've got my bone to pick with the Renans. Just not with two of them I've never so much as laid eyes on before.
Let's head on over to that lodge. We'll figure out what our next move is there.
Ada orangnya sekarang. Tadi nggak ada, pada sembunyi berarti.
I get the feeling Deadeye signed up to be a rebel, so he could have a roost to rule. Heck, he's no better than a lord. In some ways, he's even worse.
I know. How could he use explosives on his own people?
And yet, despite the toll of his actions, none of the Danans we've seen seem to question his assumed authority in the least. If anything, they may well consider him a hero, which would say a great deal toward how deeply they resented the Renans here.
Still, I don't think this is as simple as saying the good guys won out over the bad ones.
Yeah, I don't either. Deadeye might have managed to drive the Renans out of Niaz, but that doesn't make the way he did it okay. No matter which way you look at it.
A victory that's earned by throwing away the lives of his own people? No, that isn't a victory at all. I can understand that the Danans here are standing up against their oppression, but that doesn't mean they have to humiliate all Renans just to settle the score.
I'm perfectly able to stand up for myself, Alphen. Besides, I'm used to it by...
But you shouldn't have to be, Shion. It's just... What I mean to say is, when you've been a slave for so long, it's easy to accept that's how it should be because it's all you've ever known. Constantly being belittled is no different. I don't think that's fair. For me or for you.
Tadi si bapak tadi ya dari ayam itu ya gak jauh beda sama Lord tuh guys. Dia juga gak peduli dengan orang-orang, main tembak-tembak aja yang ledakin kota gitu. Menang tapi banyak korban juga gitu loh. Si Alphen gak suka kayak gitu guys. Ya misi lagi.
I just don't know, man.
Don't know what?
Deadeye managed to drive out a real live Renan Lord. That's incredible. And he seems to have a lot of supporters surrounding him too. But he's got an attitude worse than any angry Zoogle. Plus, Niaz is in utter ruins. I don't have a clue what his game is.
The Renans are powerful. And because of that, it takes a strong leader to have any hope of toppling them. However, when you take down one dictator only to replace them with another, ultimately it's just business as usual.
If it'd been Zephyr instead of Deadeye, I don't think things would have turned out like this.
Rinwell.
Yeah, I think so too. Zephyr did things differently top to bottom. He's not the kind of person who would have forced his own views or decisions on other people. When you do that, you're ruling over others, not leading them.
To be honest, I don't know what I would have wanted my dad to do if he was in that position.
Law.
The whole thing feels weird in a way. It's a weird kind of feeling, but at the same time, part of me also feels happy. Deadeye and my dad are two very different men. For now, I'm content knowing that.
Saya tak ada lagi.
The city is liberated, and yet the air still hums with fear and anxiety. It reminds me all too well of how Vicente once was.
Hums? You mean like music?
Yeah, none of this sounds like music to my ears. In fact, I've never seen any Danans with musical instruments in my life.
You don't need instruments to play music. It can emerge naturally from the sounds of people going about their day and the hustle and bustle of life.
You seem to care a lot about music, Dohalim. I didn't know that about you.
Have I not mentioned it? Before I was a candidate for the lordship, I had my heart set on the life of a musician.
You? A musician?
Indeed. Music enriches the world around us. I trained day and night to hone my art. Words could not describe my bliss, as my notes carried with them the sights and sounds of nature, the ebb and flow of time, and the thoughts of people on the wind.
Dohalim.
Forgive me. My loquaciousness can get the best of me at times.
Don't apologize. It's interesting hearing what Renan culture is like.
Even though the Renans destroyed all of our arts and culture.
Personally, I was interested in the music of Dana as well. The fact that generations of lords deemed music to be of no use to their slaves and outright forbade the ownership of instruments is lamentable. Not that my words can undo the damage already done.
Ya. Set. Press the in. Oke. Upload aja Pak ya. Saya lakukan misi-misi itu. Mana ininya Pak? Oh ini. Dia udah bisa bikin. Yeay, bikin satu. Right. Place blank. Ini aja guys, buat koleksi biar bisa pakai skinnya ya kan. Udah ya. Pakai mana? Sekarang ada.
I'm impressed how well balanced.
Angel. Skin aja, non aja ya biar pencet. Oh, non.
What this thing is?
I see someone who looks troubled about something.
A little
Charming Lord. Bisa ditambah-tambah. Satu doang. Oke. Armor baru. Alright.
Can make all the difference. I propose we speak to them.
Sila gitu. Mati aja. Dekat aja.
That Deadime creep certainly has a few screws loose, that's for sure.
Forget that guy. Right now, we need to discuss how we're going to proceed.
What's there to discuss? Deadime and his crew have already brought down the Lord here. Just let them finish her off.
I want to go after her.
I second that. I think it's the best thing to do right now. We don't know if the Darkwings have what it takes to beat her. I'm worried what'll happen if we leave her to her own devices.
You make a good point, Rinwell. And maybe I'm just being overconfident, but between us and them, I think we have a better chance at defeating her.
I have to agree. This realm isn't going to be truly safe as long as that Lord is still running around out there. We need to act.
Fine by me. But isn't Deadime just gonna take all the credit once we're done?
Our job is to break down the walls that oppress Dana. What he chooses to build in their place, that's his problem. For now, we'll head to this Estaluva forest Bayfon told us about. Whatever we decide to do, though, we should take some time to rest first. We've barely stopped since Menancia. Where are you going?
Alphen.
You should get some rest. What's got you up at this hour?
Just let me be for a minute, okay? Why don't you go back to the inn?
I will when you do.
Roman is coming. Oh yeah.
Have it your way.
Shion. The Lord's days are numbered. I haven't forgotten our promise. You can trust me, you know. Maybe even lean on me a little, if you want.
And if I say I will you finally give it a rest?
Yeah, of course. Try to get some rest, okay?
What was all that about?
Ayo mbak. Lep. Ya lope mbak.
So we're just going to check things out, right? In whatever that forest is called.
Estaluva Forest. Next time, pay attention.
Gak hilang ya? Gue kira bakal hilang. Jadi kita selesaikan dah, guys. Jadi tinggal farming doang ya loh. Ada lagi nih si bapak nih. Sebagai penutup guys, kita selesaikan semua misi yang ada ya.
That was quite the little adventure we went on.
Berikut guys.
You see anybody around here who could use our help?
We can't...
Apa bu? Juga ya, ini orang-orang luar kan nggak pernah diperhatikan ya. Sekarang rajanya kesini. Oh, apa musuh lagi?
Kisara.
Right.
Kaget. Defeat the destroying, oke. Udah lewat sini juga, deng. Ke sini aja. Bisa. Udah lewat aja kok. Lain apa tuh? David Simeon Ziegel. Simeon. Oh, di sini. Apa nih? Oh, ada tantanya. Ada bos baru kah? Misi. Jangan ganggu dulu.
I think the animals back at the ranch should be all grown up by now.
Hah? Jauh, salah. Usuh. Ini ada dia sekarang. Itu dia tuh. Sang gua nggak enak nih. Waduh.
That thing looks pretty menacing.
Nothing we...
Ayolah. Battle begin. Wow.
An opponent like this should be easy.
Easy palamu. Easy dari mana? Oke, nih. Woi. Woi. Ayo, siapa namamu? Ya ampun, Godin. Gitu. Pas masuk.
You're most comfortable at a range, aren't you?
Sonic.
Don't worry, I'll help you keep a wide berth.
Allahu Akbar, tambah darah dulu. Saya. Cepet. Yulu, beneran kan? Nah. Oke. Iya. Segitu lagi dong darah gua. Oke, tengok lagi. Nah, akhirnya break. Waduh. Tolong. Lo meninggal lo. Woi. Darah gua satu, Pak. Darah sendiri lah. Nih. Sama ilmu. Oh, udah muncul lagi tuh. Oh. Kok itu lo, Pak Bos? Buset. Salah. Mati, Pak. Boleh nggak saya dihidupin dulu? Tolong. Nah. Pecah kan? Aduh. Pecah. Yes, makasih.
Did you just heal me?
Yes, I need you, remember?
Yo, dikit lagi yo. Bisa tuh. Aduh. Perasaan gua gak enak. Dia keluar itu, oke. Menang akhirnya. Ibunya ngasih misi. Kayak gini lawan.
That took more energy than I expected.
Waduh. Aduh, Bu, ada nggak sih misi lawan monster gituan? Gue kira monster ecek-ecek. Mana cek? Yo, Bu, Anda ngerjain banget, Bu.
Good.
Nah, selesai, Bu ya. Nih, rajanya baik kan?
Really?
Ini bos ternyata. Nah ya, Oh. Oke. Lagi sini.
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
I feel like somebody's watching us.
Maybe there's...
Masuk lagi.
Right.
Excuse me! Well... Really?
Big, aduh.
Good.
Lawan monster itu lagi nih. Jangan bilang ini lagi. Boris Bor. Perasaan gue kayak iya ini nih. Mana? Oh, bukan kok. Saya mau ngelawan babi. Dan mini boss.
We finally made it. I think the animals back at the ranch should be all grown up by now.
Oh. Bos lagi dong isinya. Isinya semuanya bos nih.
Do about that big one.
Gila, gila kayak gitu nih babi, ngeri juga yuk. Iya, iya ampun. Allahu Akbar. Oh ini persiapan gini nih. Weakness, apa lo weakness tuh? Was nyeruduk pak. Apa enggak tuh? Ini dia jalan. Ya tuh toh. Awas jeruduk, mati. Pecah akhirnya. Oh dia kalah angin. Wih. Dia kalah angin. Oh bom gue balik lagi dia. Kalah.
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! Eat this! I'll heal you all! Do it! Ridwell! Frozen! Hammer!
Tidak dengan Alphe.
Healing circle! Blazing cascade! I'm sorry to be a father.
We've all got enough.
Oke, sabar.
Yes, ma'am. It's gonna attack.
Right, watch out.
Hei. Aduh, kena.
I can handle it.
Oke, sini lo. Aduh. Jangan bro. Awas.
Hey, wait for law.
Ya. Jangan di sini. Jangan duduk lagi. Gua kena duluan. Tolong. Saya mati nih. Pecah pula kau. Mati lagi dong.
Freeze Lancer! I'll bring you back from death's abyss! Resuscitation! Lightning raging water! Hear my call! Shattering blood! Glacial spear! Here's evil! Freeze Lancer! Raging storm! A banana!
Okay.
They're not playing around! Do they not teach you to say thank you in Dana?
Tolong ya. Gak kena.
Here's a healing art!
Ya, itu lagi dia. Waduh, buset.
Healing art! Do it!
Ya kan dua mati lah. Menang kan? Oh, nggak dapat SP dong. Oh, mati pak.
They've really got us on the ropes.
Don't forget to heal your wounds.
Iya nggak dapat dia. Mati. Enaknya mancingnya. Nah gitu deh. Mancing. Aduh. Isinya bos semua ini. Misinya. Kan lonya masih ada satu lagi. Ada dua lagi.
If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster.
Okay.
Serious?
Well.
What the?
Udah. Ada tuh di atas tuh. Bahaya juga kalau semuanya kayak gitu tuh. Janganlah.
You okay?
Yeah!
Aha. Aduh, harus masuk ke dalam itu lagi, Pak.
Okay. Here we go.
Kan tambang ya. Looking crack. Bos lagi kayaknya ini nih. Iya nih, ini bos semua ini. Hasil ini bos semua guys. Misi-misi mini bos semua dong.
Looks like we get to sleep with a roof over our head.
Dulu dah. Masih ada kan? Aja tidur? No. Oh, musuhnya bos semua. Coba. Apakah benar bos semua? Diberi. Bisa. Teleponnya. Bisa sini. Mana tuh?
There's someone in trouble here.
Well, let's see what.
Monster lagi.
Oh. Yeah.
I can't tell about your neck special.
Yeah. Why?
Iya loh.
Yeah. Got it. Great.
Beli apa tuh? Nah,
I hate that woman.
She was a handful, wasn't she?
What's wrong with being passionate? Not to mention, she was kind of cute.
Of course, that's why you like her.
ampekan mulu nih sih. Oh, ini juga ada. Masih belum gue selesai tuh. Sini. Apa bos semua? Gue.
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
Hey, if we find anyone who needs help here...
I know.
What's wrong?
Lagi.
What?
Hey,
Yeah!
good.
All
Enggak.
right!
Ah, gitu. Gak perlu lawan-lawan bos terus. Ibarat selesai. Telah. One bosnya gue simpen buat live selanjutnya aja guys ya. Apa guys lawan itu?
I wonder if something happened.
Ini yang kita tolong.
Well, I see. Oh,
Excuse me!
good.
Under text. Text 2. Ting. Apa tuh? Oke.
That's some cryptic text, all right.
It could mean anything. Can't we...
So, mystery instrument.
just look around the area for clues or something?
Hey, maybe these are supposed to be different locations?
Oh.
Oh, yeah? How's this? Great!
Yes. Hey.
Good.
Really? What? Yes.
Apa tuh? Kemana ke
All
aja
right,
deh.
right.
Really?
What?
Huh?
Cara imitation.
All right.
Yes.
Over there.
Huh? Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Masak. Masak ikan.
Huh.
All right.
Iya, udah selesai aja. Bagus lah.
By the by, Shion.
Altina Palace. Library. Oh, ini yang tadi.
If
Si
you
musik
don't
gua
mind
suruh
my
ngapain tuh? Di 2 lagi, 8 orang berarti. Hitam. Under text. Just beyond is surrounded by sand and stone. Oh, ini kayak blue blank ini. Gue nyari-nyari, Pak. Oval and a line surrounded by sand and stone. Ah, gue tahu tuh berada tuh. The region the western line to the north of Abundant Village. Abandoned village. Ini kan berarti not. Yeah, the narrow road at the west, Airport Asian Tower stand. Ya, tower kuno berdiri. Mana tuh ya?
Would you be willing to share what sort of clothes are currently in fashion on Rena sometime?
Sure, as long as you call me Captain.
Sir, yes sir, Captain Shion.
I was just joking. Kinda has a nice ring to it though.
Oke, kalau gitu gua selesaikan ini di episode selanjutnya guys ya. Inilah, ini bisa nih. Gue taruh sini dulu. Di live stream selanjutnya kita langsung menyelesaikan misi-misi itu ya. Bener lo, bos lagi lo. Buset. Semua misinya. Apa sih? Apa nih? Ya sudah guys ya, live stream kali ini mohon maaf yang di awal-awal tadi ya. Agak bukan agak ya, mau patah-patah ya. Jadi kedepannya udah enak lagi ini kan. Jadi gue udah dapat solusinya ya. Jadi kedepannya bisa lancar jaya guys ya. Live stream kali ini terima kasih yang udah menonton live streamnya, baik yang replay juga ya. Semoga kalian terhibur juga. Dan sampai jumpa lagi di next live stream. Kalau TOA berarti ya Senin ya sama Selasa. Kalian besok kita akan main Trials in the Sky ya. Seperti guys ya. Ya terima kasih, gue Iva dan sampai jumpa guys di next live stream guys ya. Bye bye and see ya. Selamat istirahat guys.